We're getting the chat busting. Let's get the chat busting. Let's get the chat busting because you know we got Bulls Wizards tonight. Doing the call solo dolo tonight. That's okay though. That's okay though because I'm here with y'all. This is another segment we like to call Patting the People. Throwback for those original Breeze followers. Shout out to y'all. We got Bulls Wizards tonight, man. I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what's in store. I'm really excited to see if the Bulls can finally get that win. Again, another game where you got two teams who are struggling, two teams who are trying to find that first win. And we're coming off a game where we saw Bulls have better games. I mean, Wendell Carter Jr., 22 points, 13 rebounds. If he can continue to do that, that is something that we are asking of him. If that's something that he can continue to do, then this Chicago Bulls team might have a spot, might not only have a spot for him, but might be able to do something on the offensive and defensive end. He really was a staple in that game versus the Washington Wizards. And so versus the Golden State Warriors. And I'm really excited to see what we're going to see from him. The biggest thing that I want to see tonight, I want to see what this Bulls team learned. That's the biggest thing I want to see tonight. I want to see what this Chicago Bulls team learned because to me, this is a team that struggled, was trying to find their way in each and every game, and at some points did find their way. This is a team that when you look at it, by the way, if you are new to the channel, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page because we do talk Chicago sports weekly. Every game this season, they've had something to work on. Last game, they really had to work on the heart. They really had to work on the hustle, the muscle. That thing that Stacey King loves to talk about, right? And it was good to see them be able to do it. It was good to see them be able to come out. Good to see them be able to compete. Good to see them continuing to do the things that we love to see. And now we got to grow from that. Now, last game, struggled to finish on the struggled to cut down the turnovers, struggled at making free throws, struggled at being able to just finish the easy buckets. You got to be able to get those in. You got to be able to get those down. That is a key to what this Chicago Bulls team is looking to do. That is a key to what the Chicago Bulls team is looking to do. Muhammad in the live, if you're in the live right now, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. We do talk Chicago sports weekly. We don't want you to miss a thing, so make sure that you hit that bell. What are you guys looking forward to most from this Chicago Bulls team tonight? What's the thing that you're looking for most tonight out of this Bulls team? Let me know in the chat. We're going to get the chat busting. We're going to keep it going. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this Bulls team can bring to the table. The most important thing tonight is to build on what we saw. The most important thing tonight, build on what we saw and to continue to get these other guys involved. One thing to watch for. Let me get the injury report up here real quick. One of the most dangerous backcourts in the NBA as well. And if you don't see that already, Elite Sports Production, what's good, my boy? Matty Matt, what's good? XTO's looking for Pat versus Denny. Hey, bro, we trying to do this every game. We're trying to do this every game. We're trying to do this every game. Because I love the fact that there's people out there who don't get to see these Bulls games. I love the fact that there's people out there who don't have the opportunity to see the Bulls games as freely as we do, and so they can come see us. AD from the 100 Airs in the live, what's good? JJ from the West Side, let me know where y'all watching from, too. Let me know where y'all watching from. Chicago, stand up. The most important thing I want to see is growth. You have to, and Billy Donovan kind of talked about it, you have to try and balance that. How much growth do you want to see versus how much success? Because you want these guys to learn. You want these guys to understand what changes are coming. You want these guys to understand how the game is changing, how their games need to be changing, and how they can be on their best, at their best, I mean. Those are the things that we need to see. We have to it's tough for us, right? It's very tough for us because we want this team to be good right now, this second, this minute. right now. But they got to unlearn a lot of the stuff they learned last year. And I like how Billy's saying, hey, listen, this ain't on Jim Boylen no more. He's saying this ain't on Jim Boylen no more. We got Finland in the live. Hey, shout out to you, man. He's saying that this ain't on Jim Boylen no more. Devontae Gibson in the live. What's good, my boy? Good to see you, my boy. If you're in the live right now, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. We talk Chicago Sports Weekly. Don't want you to miss a thing. Hit that bell. He says this ain't on Jim Boylen no more. This isn't on Fred Hoiberg. This is on you as the players. You got to be better. You got to be better. Can the Chicago Bulls be better? That's the question on the table right now. Bulls looking for a road win versus the Washington Wizards. We got that coming up next. Devontae Gibson, we already made our player evaluation. I feel now we should be evaluating the coaching at this point. Well, here's the thing. I think the entire time we're evaluating the coach. I think the entire time we're evaluating the coach. And the thing that I look at is the fact that the coach is not rushing. The coach is not rushing. He's saying that this team is going to be better. And I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to push them to be better. I can't knock him for that. I can't knock him for that right at this moment. Who's our backup point guard right now? Probably Sato. Probably looking at Sato at the backup point guard. Can Zach run point or am I reaching? I mean, listen, Zach came up. He was a point guard in the beginning. The thing that you want to see from Zach when he has that ball in his hand is he going to be able to make the plays without turning the ball over? But listen, we need to allow our players time to grow. I know that we're in this. These guys got to win now. Baki in the live. What's good, P1? Jay Crit in the live. What's good, my boy? We got all the faves up in here. I know y'all know these names. This is the squad coming through. We have to allow our talent to grow. We don't do that. Here in Chicago, that's not what we're about, right? We want to see that now. We've seen losing enough. We need to see this now. But here's the thing. We've seen what happens when you force something, when you push something, when you try to make something happen before it's ready. It doesn't work. Let's allow Billy to allow these guys to, one, learn a brand new system. You have to take into account the fact that training camp was not into play here. You have to take into account the fact that COVID-19 really cut down on summer workouts, cut down on all of that. They're literally learning on the fly. And I'm not saying that that's an excuse. These are NBA players. They should be able to learn on the fly. But you want to see these guys grow. And so for them to grow, we have to allow them time to grow. We have an established head coach. We have an established coaching staff. We've got the things in place. Now let's allow them to grow. We want to see Pat Will good right now. Let's allow him to grow. When you think about growth, think about Jamal Murray last year. Have we ever seen Jamal Murray hoop like that? Like that? Now, I'm not saying Jamal Murray wasn't hooping before that. I'm not saying that he wasn't good. I'm not saying that he wasn't getting the job done. But he wasn't dropping 50s like that regularly, regular 50s. He wasn't being the face of a team that was bringing a team back from down 3-1 twice. I put up 3 fingers, but twice. He wasn't that guy. You have to allow these guys to grow. And I think that this Bulls team will grow. I think that we'll see a lot of good things out of this Bulls team this year. So the starting lineup right now, Kobe White, Zach LaVine, Wendell Carter, Larry Markin, and Pat Will. Good to see Larry out there. I thought Larry was down with a little bit of a leg contusion, so I'm glad to see him out there. We got Denny Avdia, Isaiah Bonga, Thomas Bryant. Hold on, I missed the last 3. I'm sitting there talking with y'all, but I love it. Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal, Thomas Bryant, Bonga, and Deni Avdija. We get to see the Deni Avdija Pat Will matchup. And I'm excited for that. The tip-off is here. Bulls win the tip. Coby White bringing the ball up. He drives in, kicks it out. Corner three. Pat Will to start the game. Unable to hit. Rebound, Russell Westbrook. And here we go. Washington trying to move this thing around. We got Beal being guarded by Zach LaVine. They throw the ball down. Coby White is guarding Russell Westbrook. This is going to be an interesting matchup all game. Here's Deni Avdija driving in, kicking out to Russell. Russell on the corner. Coby puts up a hand. Russ with the miss on the mid-range J. Rebound, Zach LaVine. Here comes LaVine bringing the ball up. Coming off a 33-point game. Zach LaVine pull up three to start it. He got it. All right, Zach starting off hot. That's what we want to see. Here's Russ bringing the ball up. Gets it to Beal, and I think we got a bit of a moving screen on Bryant there. Offensive foul by Thomas Bryant, little moving screen. And Coby, walk up, pull up three. He couldn't hit it. He's trying to get himself going early. And I think we saw that a lot in the last game as well. Here's Russ bringing it up. He kicks it over to Deni. Deni, corner three. Beal wide open. He knocks down the three to tie this thing up. It is 3-3. Here's Coby White bringing the ball up. He's looking to set up this offense. We need to see a little bit more out of him as a point guard. He drives in strong on Deni Avdija. Easy lay in. Deni Avdija playing the Olay defense that time. Good to see Coby attacking as well. Bradley Beal trying to do a little mix-up. They throw it down to Bryant. Bryant with Wendell on him. Fade away, Jay in Wendell's face, knocking it down. And so we got a 5-5 game, 10-20 left in the quarter. Here's Coby White coming off a Wendell screen. He kicks it out to Wendell for three. Wendell pump fake, no. Kicks it over to Zach. Pump fake, no. Back to Wendell. Out to Coby. Coby to the corner. Pat Will coming for the jam. Couldn't get it. Out to Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine drives in. Out the line marking. Corner three. He couldn't get that one. Rebound there by Bonga. Excellent job defensively there by Thomas Bryant to get in front of Pat Will. Here's Bradley Beal moving the ball around. He's got Lowry on him. Driving in, step back. Lowry playing some pretty good defense. He's trying to reset it now. They kick it out. Deni, top of the key. Russ, you want Russ shooting that three. Let me tell you right now. Russ, mid-range shot. That's the one you can't give him. Wendell backed up on him. That's the one you can't give him. That's the one you can't give him. 7-5. Wizards lead this thing. Coby White setting it up, looking to find somebody. He finds Zach in the corner. Zach brings it out to the top of the key. Zach driving in, strong on Avdija, and we got a foul call. That's either going to go on Avdija. That is going to go on Avdija right there. They're trying their best to slow down Zach LaVine from what he did a night ago. They're trying their best. We got some Wizards fans in the chat. Wizards fans, what's good? What's good? Zach LaVine going to the free throw line. He makes the first of two. Pulling up the second. Knocks them both down. We got a tie game, 9:20 left. 7-7. And here's Bradley Beal. He's trying to get himself going as well. He knocked down that first three. Pat Will guarding him, doing a good job on defense on Beal. No foul call, goes straight up. Beal misses. Lowry marking it on the rebound. Here's Coby White. He's trying to get it. Almost turns the ball over. Avdija tips it, and he recovers going into the backcourt. Now he brings it up. He's trying to attack Avdija yet again. Tried to step into it. Nowhere to go. And Coby definitely traveled on that one. Coby was taking a full-on trip on that one, y'all. He was taking a full trip on that one. Coby was looking for somebody that was going to cut to the basket. Nobody moved. The Bulls got real stagnant there. I mean, somebody's got to be cutting there. Somebody's got to be cutting there. The Bulls got real stagnant. Yeah, I hate to see that one. Here's Russ. Russ looking to post up on Coby a little bit. Now he's facing him up. Throws it down to Avdija off his knee, and it goes out on Avdija. Good defense there by Pat Will on Avdija. Coby White coming up the court. Kicks it to Lowry. Lowry driving in, trying to get himself involved. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Bonga. Bonga bringing the ball up the court. He kicks it over to Beal. Bill mixed up Lowry a little bit, and he couldn't knock it down. Ooh, bro, I thought we was going, woo! Boy, I thought we was going to have a Lowry legend laying on the floor on that one. Bradley Beal had him off balance. It's still a 7-7 game. Now, Zach LaVine driving in strong, and they call the reach-in foul on Bradley Beal. Bro, I'm still on what he did to Lowry on the other end of the court. Sweet Jesus. Sweet Jesus. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. AD saying need decisive decision-making from the point guard position. Here's Kobe. Wendell for three. He couldn't hit it. Tried to bank it in. Here's Russ bringing it up. Down to Thomas Bryant for the two-hand jam. And that's what we need to see from the Bulls there. When Russ got caught up, he's able to throw it down to a cutting big man. Here's Kobe driving in. Float game. He drops it off right over Bryant. Nice little float there by Kobe. We got a 9-9 ball game. 7:40 left in the game. Here's Russ driving in strong on Kobe. Tried to take the charge. He got the charge. Good charge by Kobe White. Offensive foul on Russell Westbrook. And that, hey, listen, I'm not standing in front of Kobe or in front of Russell Westbrook. I'm sorry. I'm just not. Here's Kobe bringing the ball up the court. He's got Bonga on him. He's trying to set him up, trying to mix him up a little bit. Kobe driving in off the glass, can't finish. Looking for a foul. No foul was called. Here comes Russ. They're letting him play a little bit. Here's Russ attacking on Pat Will. Now he backs it out. He tried to find Abdia down low, but Abdia was covered up well there by Kobe White. Here's Russ kicking it out. Corner to Bryant for three. Bryant knocks it down. Thomas Bryant, a 40% three-point shooter from outside last year. And so he's somebody you definitely got to watch for. Here's Zach LaVine at the top, throwing it down to Lowry. Lowry coming in strong in the paint. Can't finish. Gets his own rebound. Goes back up over Bryant. Can't finish again. Now him and Pat Will down there. And it's tipped out of bounds by Denny Abdia. 6:48 left to play. Bulls trail right now 12-9, and we got a timeout. Throw your questions in the chat. Devontae Gibson, Billy has to unleash him like he did with Russell. Are you talking about Kobe White, I'm assuming? I mean, he's letting Kobe play. He's letting Kobe make the decisions. He's absolutely letting Kobe make the decisions right now. And I really like that Kobe's being so aggressive, that Kobe's attacking, and he's finding his mismatches. Especially, they're doing a good job of getting Russell off of Kobe so that Kobe has more of a lanky guy on him so that he can kind of use his speed to be aggressive and get to the bucket. DC is absolutely in the chat. We need to be more clinical on the attack. Westbrook will trash the Bulls tonight. Hey, man, we're going to see. We are absolutely going to see. You never know. Elite thinking. I appreciate you. Absolutely appreciate you. JJ Nation saying bench Kobe, start a vet point. What does that accomplish? I mean, yeah, a vet's probably running your system better, but does Kobe White learn your system? Does that mean that you're ready to give up on Kobe White? Does that mean that you're ready to give up on Kobe White? I'm not. I'm a guy who's willing to let guys learn. I'm a guy who's willing to let guys learn the position. I'm a guy who's willing to let guys come out and figure out where they need to be on the court, how they need to play. I don't believe in giving up on guys you just drafted and you put in an entirely new system. That's just not me. That's just not what I do. If you guys are in the live right now, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. We talk Chicago Sports Weekly. We don't want you to miss a thing. Make sure that you hit that bell. And make sure to follow me on Twitter, man. I love having these conversations over Twitter during the week. I love having these conversations on Twitter during the week. We got this game going back right now. Bulls are trailing right now, 12-9. Not bad, but you want to get going. You want to get offensively going. You want to see a lot more of what we saw in that last game. Zach and Markkanen are both playing, yes. Thomas Bonga, let me tell you something, man. That guy runs the floor like a gazelle. I can't be mad at anything. Devontae Gibson, was Kobe an AK guy? No, he definitely wasn't. And Lauri Markkanen for three coming back. Now Markkanen trying to be a little bit aggressive. Here's Westbrook bringing the ball up the court. He's looking to set things up. He gives it to Beal. Beal to Bryant. Thomas Bryant over to Avdija. Avdija back to Beal at the top. He's standing at about the half-court line. He drives in now. Over to Avdija again. Avdija down to Westbrook. Out to Bryant. Bryant couldn't handle the pass. Goes out of bounds. Turnover by the Wizards. He had Bryant for a wide-open three. Russ did right there. Beautiful inbound pass there for Lauri to get back into the scoring column. And here comes Kobe bringing it up the court. He gives it to Pat Will. Pat Will to Zach LaVine. Now Zach LaVine at the top. Gets the screen from Wendell. Mid-range. Pull up. Jay. He can't hit it. Rebound by Russ. Russ is already in elite form. He gets it to Beal. Back to Russ. Russ driving in. Kobe White on him. He lost the ball, and they call a foul there. I don't know who the foul would be on. Maybe Pat Will. I don't like that call. I don't like that call. I think Russ just lost that ball coming in. Otto Porter now checking in for Pat Williams. And we got Garrett Temple in for Lauri Markkanen. So now you got a lot of length on the court. A lot of length on the court should help you a little bit defensively. Temple's guarding Beal to start this thing off. Beal looking to find an open cutting Avdija. Couldn't find him. Threw it out of bounds through everyone's wickets. They're saying Kobe White touched it last. Kobe's looking like he touched it last. Let's see the replay here. Avdija misses it. Kobe never touched that ball. Kobe absolutely never touched that ball, but they're going to give the ball to the Wizards. It's 12-12, 5:50 left in the game, or in the first quarter. Doesn't matter now. Inbound. And it looked like what just happened? I'm not sure what just happened. It looked like Ish Smith threw it into Brown and he just stepped out of bounds. Here's Kobe White. Gets the ball from Wendell. He's looking to set up Wendell down in the post. He's got Ish Smith on him. Back out. Over to Otto Porter. Otto driving in strong. Little float. Can't finish. Wendell with the putback. But it won't count. Looked like we got a foul on Otto Porter before that play happened, so Otto will go to the free throw line. Good drive in there by Otto. Able to finish that one. So now Otto at the free throw line. Devontae, I think they're throwing Kobe the keys too early, low-key. AK maybe trying to feature him to increase his trade stock. Possibly. You never know, man. Otto knocks down the first of two. You never know. And he knocks down the second. And the Bulls take a 1-point lead. And here's Ish Smith moving the ball around to Beal. Beal for two. Can't finish. Bulls can't get the rebound. Bryant does get the rebound now. He's going over. Avdija for three. Avdija can't knock it down. Rebounded that time by Wendell Carter. Here comes Zach LaVine bringing it up the court. Zach LaVine kicking it out. Kobe White for three. Kobe can't get that one. Strong rebound by Wendell, but knocked out of his hands by Thomas Bryant, and it goes the other way. No, it's going to stay here for the Bulls. It's going to stay here for the Bulls. Hoping that Wendell can just kind of replicate what we saw from him the other night. Really had a good game. And ladies and gentlemen, the former Chicago Bull checking in for Thomas Bryant, Robin Lopez. guarding Wendell Carter. Wendell, Otto Porter, mid-range, Otto Porter dropping it off. I love seeing Otto Porter come off the bench. I'm not going to lie. I love seeing Otto Porter come off the bench. I think it does so much for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Bradley Beal at the top. He's looking to set up. He's got Chandler Hutchison guarding him. Pull up. That was Garrett Temple, unable to hit. Here's Kobe, down to Temple. Temple driving in, went for the lay, blocked by Deni Avdija. Avdija bringing the ball up. He gets it to Smith in the corner. Smith gets the screen from Rollo, out to Avdija. Avdija over to the corner, back to Avdija. Avdija down to Rollo. Rollo turnover shot, little hook shot that we know so well goes in over Wendell Carter. Bulls lead it 15-14. Here's Kobe, down to Wendell. Wendell going in strong and finishing the lay over Bradley Beal. Strong layup, and Wendell seems to be more confident in himself. He just does. Wendell seems to be more confident in himself. He really just does. We got the Philippines in here, baby. Bulls leading this thing 17-14, 3:51 left. Here's Bradley Beal over to Smith. Ish Smith for three over Kobe White. Can't hit it, and it's going to go out of bounds there. Bulls going to get that ball, and here comes Satoransky into the game. He's going to replace Kobe White, and we've seen the offense move a little bit smoother with Satoransky in the game. We have. Inbound from Otto Porter to Tomas Satoransky. Here's Otto driving in. He kicks it down to Zach. Zach went up two and then went up and under. They call a foul on Rollo. Ooh, Zach showed him, came up and under, tried to finish with the lay on the other side, but Rollo hit with the foul, and Rollo looks like he can't believe it. I'm trying to figure out if Rollo can't believe it or if that's just Rollo's face. Keita Man in the live, what's good? Zach misses the first of two free throws. And listen, Bulls free throw shooting has to improve. The Bulls free throw shooting just has to improve. They have struggled with it all year. And he knocks down the second. Here comes Smith bringing the ball up. He's got Beal for three. And they call a foul there. I don't believe it's on the shot, though. I believe that's on Wendell on the ground. He pushed Rollo to the ground trying to guard the shot. I don't know about that. You know, we all know how Rollo plays. You know what I'm saying? Here's Smith at the top. Gets the ball to Bertans. Back to Smith. Smith driving in. He's got Rollo. Rollo with the one-hand jam, and Wendell wanted no part of it. Wendell wanted absolutely no part of it. Bulls lead at 18-16, 3:11 left. Here's Wendell at the top. He gives it to Zach. Zach over to Sato. Sato pulling up the three. Sato unable to hit. Sato's been talking about trying to get his offensive game more involved when he gets into the game. And the Wizards moving the ball really well on the Bulls right now. 7 assists on 7 buckets. Jeez. Take it easy. Garrett Temple trying to guard Beal. Got mixed up a little bit. Beal mid-range, and he ties this thing up. Here comes Sato. Sato to Zach. Zach pump fake on the three, doesn't take it. He gets the screen. Now he does take the three on the other side, and he knocks it down. Zach LaVine for three. He said that was the pull-up J. Here's Bradley Beal trying to find his way open, getting around Temple fairly easy. Temple unable to keep up with him, and he knocks another one down, making this a 21-20 game, 2:10 left. Bradley Beal really easily moving around Garrett Temple. Here's Sato. He's inside, throws the ball outside. Otto Porter, wide open three. He got it, and the Bulls got the three ball falling tonight. 24-20, Bulls lead this thing, minute 55 left. Here comes Beal, right past Temple again, drops it off, but turns the ball over. Here comes Otto bringing it up. Now Otto looking to get himself set, looking to be aggressive, kicks it out corner. Garrett Temple for three. Garrett Temple's got it, and the Bulls are hot from the three-point line tonight as they lead 27-20. Beautiful job by Otto getting the ball, going up the court, being aggressive, finding the right pass, and making it to the wide open shooter, Garrett Temple, who's able to knock it down. Bulls lead this thing, and Washington calls a timeout. As Stacey King would say, bang, bang, bang. Gotta love what we're seeing right now. If you're in the live right now, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. Hey, y'all, throw questions in the chat. I'll answer them live on the air. I really love what we're seeing so far, ball movement-wise from the Bulls. Again, the free throws are proving to be a problem. The free throws are proving to be a problem. Bulls are getting to the line. Bulls are doing a good job of getting to the line. But right now, 4 of 6 on the free throws already. These are points that make a difference. These are points that make a difference. These are points that make a difference. Zach and Bill going at it. You can tell me Zach ain't just as good as Bill is. You can't tell me Zach ain't just as good as Bill is. I like Zach on that level. You know what I'm saying? I like Zach on that level. I can't say that Zach is unable to play to that level. I can't say that Zach is unable to play to that level. Deontay Irby, hold on, wrong one. What's the defense plan for Beal? I mean, listen, we know what Bradley Beal is. We know Bradley Beal is going to be able to get his shots up. He's going to use his quickness to get him wide open shots. I think having Garrett Temple guard him right now is probably not the best idea. I think that having Garrett Temple guard him right now, he's just not quick enough. He's just not quick enough. And so the problem is our quicker defenders, possibly a Chandler Hutchison, possibly a who else we got? I mean, Otto Porter, not really. You know what I'm saying? Like the quicker guys we have aren't really the best defenders on the team. You know what I'm saying? We got Zach. We've got Kobe White. Now I will say this: I would love to see Zach just ask for that. I would love to see Zach just ask for that. Tanner So Lit, what's good, my boy? What's good? The stream last night was high on the litness scale, bro. Great job. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Much love. 27-20. Bulls back at it. Here we go. Bertans, pull up, Jay, and they call a foul on C. Hutch. C. Hutch didn't even touch him, but that's going to be an and one for 3. He's going to get a 4-point opportunity here. I don't know about that. Bertans came. Oh, my God, bro. Come on. Bertans goes up. C. Hutch literally does not touch him. He lands on C. Hutch's ankle and falls like a rag doll. They call a foul. I call. Oh, come on now, dog. Wow. 27-24 after the 4-point play there. Here's Sato with Ish Smith guarding him. He's looking to get things set up. Gets the screen from Lowry. Kicks it over to Lowry. Lowry driving in. Able to finish and one. Lowry says right back at you. I'll see you at the free throw line. I'll see you at the free throw line. JJ Nation, I want to see Pat Will guard Beal. Listen, that's a tall task to ask for a rookie, but I would love it. Let's see it. You want to challenge him right off the bat? Let's see it. Another missed free throw by the Bulls. The free throw shooting has struggled yet again. Here's Westbrook for 3. He can't knock it down. I'll give Westbrook that shot all night. Bertans almost swiping the rebound away from Lowry there. He's able to get it back. Here's Sato. Sato to Temple. Temple, Lowry, top of the key. He throws it down to Sato, cutting out to C. Hutch. C. Hutch driving in, looking to be aggressive, back to the basket. 5 seconds on the clock. Here's Sato, back with the ball to C. Hutch. C. Hutch, corner 3. He can't hit it. But the Bulls able to come away with that rebound. Now Temple able to set things up again. He kicks it to Otto. Otto calling for the screen from Lowry. Otto down to Lowry in the paint. Lowry goes up, gets the foul call, and he was about to, a late foul call there. Lowry was about to lose it. Bulls leading at 29-24. Lowry going to the free throw line. Let's see if he can knock down a pair here. Davis Bertans, that is his second foul in the first quarter. That is his second foul in the first quarter. Here's Larry's first free throw. Knocking it down. I will say the one thing I like to see from the Bulls right now, I think that Billy Donovan has come out of this timeout saying, get Lowry involved. Lowry, with the second three, he knocks it down. I mean, second free throw, my bad. He knocks it down. 31-24, Bulls lead this thing. 33 seconds. Rush driving in. Corner three, not taking, pump fake. He drives in. Ish Smith, mid-range. He got it. Here's Sato bringing it up. 22 seconds left on the clock. Sato with Ish Smith guarding him. He's got his back to the basket right now, standing on the Wizards logo. 10 on the clock. Sato trying to mix up Ish. Get him a little bit. Driving in on Bertans, and Sato just kind of fell over there looking for a foul call. Doesn't get it. Here's Smith. He's pushing the ball up. 4 seconds on the clock to Westbrook. Westbrook driving in. Back out to Smith. Bertans for three. He couldn't hit it. Bulls lead by 5 going into the second quarter, 31-26. Love what I'm seeing so far. Bulls being able to do a little bit defensively. Biggest mistake I'm seeing right now, the struggling free throws. These are points that matter to us at the end of the game. These are the points. Listen, if you hit 1 or 2 of those free throws, what was that, Saturday night? Sunday night. If you hit 1 or 2 of those free throws, we come out of there with a W. But instead, you come out with the L. Key Sykes, why we don't play Devin Dotson? Listen, that's a good question. Something I would love to get a feel on from Billy. I understand that Billy's trying to get his rotation. You guys got to also think about the fact that Dotson was brought in as a two-way G League kind of player. He probably wouldn't be on the team right now if he was if the G League was going. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not tripping on Dotson too much. I would like to see what he has. I would like to see what he has in the tank, but I'm just going to trust Billy on this one. Who started at point guard tonight? Kobe White started for the Bulls. Russell Westbrook for the Wizards. Bro, should we trade our young guys to put vets around Zach or trade Zach for picks? Put Kobe at the 2 and start the rebuild over more to AK's liking. Listen, we have to understand that AK is evaluating this season. Don't start moving pieces until he's ready. We have to understand that AK is evaluating this season. This is going to be a season full of ups and downs for the Bulls. I've said that I think they're going to fight for an 8th to 7th seed. Even though we don't have a win, I still believe that because I think that they're slowly but surely learning game by game, bit by bit, piece by piece. They're getting better game in and game out. They are. Those first 2 games were rough. The last game versus a Warriors team, albeit a struggling Warriors team, but a Warriors team that has championship pedigree. You competed. You fought. And it took a game-winning buzzer beater to beat you. Now you have to clean up on the mistakes. I've seen, let's check the numbers here. So far, a lot of the mistakes that we saw last game, we're seeing this game. Bulls turnovers, 5 already in the first quarter. Free throws, 6 for 9 already. You got to knock these guys. You got to clean these things up. These are the things that we need to see clean up. So just allow them to learn, allow them to play, and we're back at it in the second quarter, starting things off there with a nice little mid-range shot to get Washington going. Russell Westbrook always looking to get to his spot. Always looking to get to his spot and make that shot, and he does. Got a little stoppage of play here. I don't know what happened. Looked like the ball rolled into the stands. Garrett Temple inbounds at the Sato. Sato gets the screen from C. Hutch over to Lowry. Lowry attacking Bertans, going in on Rolo. Little float. Rolo gave him a little bump, but Lowry gave him a little float right back at him. Nice little bucket there by Lowry. 33-28 Bulls. Here's Russ getting to his spot yet again, trying to bank it off the backboard, and Rolo goes flying and flopping, and Lowry looking at him like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look, everybody on the court is laughing at the fact that Rolo just got that call. Everybody on the court is laughing at the fact that Rolo just got that call. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Here's Russ trying to set things up. Mid-range Jay, he knocks that one down. Russ feeling it tonight. We know Russ can be a little bit of a streaky shooter, but if he gets to his spots, if he gets to that mid-range section, and it looks like he's on a team that's going to allow him to play that mid-range, we know how dangerous he can be. C. Hutch tried to go down there and get strong, unable to finish. Here comes Russ right back at him. Russ kicking it, ball down. Ish Smith up and under, layup good. And we got a timeout early just like that. Billy Donovan saying, I don't like the energy we came out with. And it's a 1-point game, 33-32. Bulls lead it right now. Timeout, Billy Donovan. Jacob Hammer, hurry up and trade Carter Jr. before he does his disappearing act. Free Gafford. I still like Gafford. Definitely still like Gafford. Definitely want to see him get on the floor. Not really understanding why he's not getting on the floor. I think we know he brings that intensity. We know that he brings that fire. You know what I'm saying? Would love to see him get on the floor a little bit more. I think they feel that Garrett Temple gives them a better defensive backup at the 2 position for Zach LaVine. And so they want to get him going, get him acclimated into the system. But I would definitely like to see Gafford getting into this game a little bit more. Lorenzo Luna, what are your thoughts for Patrick starting? I like Pat. I like Pat Will. I think he's your 4th pick in the draft, and the Bulls aren't going to make the same mistakes that we've seen other coaches make before. Billy Donovan's not going to make the same mistakes we've seen other coaches make before. The Bulls have drafted these picks high. When you draft picks this high, you expect them to be starters. You expect them to be starters in the NBA. And the Bulls would sit these guys. And so they're not able to get that starting kind of that feel of being in the starting lineup, that feel of being the guy that is counted on to get the game going. And so I like that they're throwing Pat out there early. I like that they're throwing him out there and making sure that he gets as many reps as he can and gets acclimated into the league as soon as he can, because you got to think about it. Pat Will did not get the kind of summer league, the kind of training camp that we would normally see for a rookie. He's literally being thrown to the wolves. He's being thrown into the fire. And I think you gotta like what he's done so far. And hasn't gotten his offensive output to be great, but the fact that he could be a key guy that you can rely on defense, you got to love that. You have to love that. Devontae Gibson, we have to understand why we do want to win. Chicago resides in one of the biggest markets in the league. This is a business, and the way certain mugs contracts be set up, they're not going to see much PT for sure. For sure. That definitely plays into it. But I think this team is really trying to find the best guys that are going to win. I think they really, listen, you drafted Daniel Gafford in the 2nd round. Yes, you want to see him on the court. Yes, you want to see him play better. But you're not trying to develop a top lottery pick in Daniel Gafford. You're trying to make anybody into the best thing that they can be. You know what I'm saying? With Wendell Carter, he's a number 7 pick. With Larry Markkinen, he's a number 7 pick. With Kobe White, he's a number 7 pick. You want to see these guys develop. You need to see these guys develop. We're getting back at it. Bulls coming out of the timeout. Let's see if they got a little bit more energy. Here's Otto Porter on the floor. He kicks it over. Pat Will, mid-range. Jay, he can't hit it. Wide open. I think we'll see him make that more than he's going to miss it. Here's Russ with the rebound. He brings the ball up, gives it to Bertans. Bertans looking to set things up. He gives it right back to Russ. Russ gets the screen from Rolo. Mid-range, Jay. Kobe trying to get there. He cannot. Russ is knocking down that mid-range consistently. And Russ giving that look like he can't guard me. Russ giving that look like he can't guard me. And Russ giving Washington the lead. And now Russ taking on the challenge of guarding Kobe. Here's Pat Will. Corner. He drives in on Rolo. Pat Will up and under. Finishing. Nice little up and under layup over Rolo by Pat Will right there. Bulls getting back on defense. Here's Russ. And they're going to keep running this play where they give the ball to Bertans. They give it back to Russ. They set the screen. Now they slip the screen this time. Here's Bertans for three. And they call another foul on Otto Porter Jr. Bertans has not been touched on either one of these fouls. He has not been touched on either one of these fouls, and they keep giving him the foul. Come on. Are you kidding me right now? Good grief. Bertans knocks down the first of two, tying this game up. Knocks down the second, and he's got one more coming. Neto checking in. He's coming in for Brown Jr. there. And Bertans taking the last of his free throws. That ball's up, and he knocks down all three, giving Washington a 37-35 lead. Wizards perfect on free throws so far. Here's Saddle with Ish Smith guarding him. Saddle drives in, gets the screen for Pat Will. Pat Will now with Ish Smith on him. Mid-range pull-up. He couldn't knock it down. But Pat Will is confident in that shot. He's going to keep taking that shot. Here's Russ. He's got Bertans out. Corner three. He couldn't hit it. Rebound by Rolo over Lowry. Back out to Ish Smith. Now Washington trying to set things up. Saddle getting a little bit out of sorts there. Out to the corner. Neto for three. He can't get it. And Saddle gets the board. He moves it over to Otto Porter. Otto Porter. Corner three. He can't hit it. Airball missed everything. Here comes Russ. Rush driving in. He loses the ball, but it's recovered by Ish Smith. Some interesting basketball here. Here's Ish Smith driving in on Kobe. Kobe gets a hand up. Can't get it. And that ball is kicked out of bounds by Rolo. Otto Porter going to the bench now. Zach LaVine coming back 3 minutes into the second quarter. Bulls down 2. You want to get this offense going. And I like how the Bulls are doing this. I think we've noticed this. They're really trying to get everybody else going because they know Zach can get going at almost any time. Here's Kobe White bringing the ball up. He gives it to Wendell Carter at the top. Nice little bump there by Wendell. Wendell to Pat Will. Pat Will driving in strong. Can't finish. Rebound by Rolo. Rolo is a real big man down there. Down to Ish Smith. Corner. Bertans three. He can't hit it. Rebound Wendell. Here's Zach bringing the ball up now. He's got Ish Smith guarding him. Zach back to the basket. Driving in. Pull up. Mid-range. He can't get it. Rebound by Neto. Neto to Russ. Russ gets to his spot. Mid-range pull-up. He is unable to knock that one down. He's been hitting that shot pretty consistently tonight. Here comes Zach down at the other end. Zach driving in. Bertans tried to get a foul call. Zach, wide open three. Can't hit it. Tipped there by Lowry, but he tipped it right to Bertans. Now Bertans gets it to Russ. Russ getting that mid-range game with Pat Williams on him. Over to Neto. Neto wide open three. Beautiful pass there by Russ, but Neto unable to hit. We got some stagnant offenses on both teams right now. Here's Kobe White bringing it up. Ish Smith in the defensive position. Over. Wendell mid-range. Got a foul call there on Russ as Russ came in, reached in on Wendell, and Russ just looking like, you sure about that? You sure about that, huh? You sure about that? You sticking with that one? Gotta like what we've seen from these guys, man. Gotta love what we've seen from these guys. And Wendell unable to hit the first of two again. Again. How many times are we going to say this? Again. You gotta knock down your free throws. Jesus. Am I the only one that gets this? Nobody else in the chat gets this? Wendell misses a pair there. Oh, my God. Am I the only one that seems to understand that you got to knock down your free throws? Here's Beal. Cutting through. Beal back into the game. Down to Bryant. Bryant pull up. Over Wendell. Couldn't knock it down on the fadeaway. Here's Coby White bringing the ball up the court. Coby White driving in over Thomas Bryant. Can't finish, but Ish Smith went to grab the board. The ball goes out of bounds. We've seen stagnant offenses since about the 9-minute mark in this quarter. We are at 7:26 in the quarter right now. Washington leading at 37-35. Garrett Temple checking back into the game for Pat Williams. And Pat Will looking a little bit frustrated. Trying to get the game going. It's not coming right now. Here's Zach down to Lowry on a drive over Thomas Bryant. Can't get it to fall, but a foul call there on Bryant. And Lowry being very aggressive tonight. Aggressive Lowry is a problem. Aggressive Lowry is a problem. Jay Crit, absolutely, you have to get the freebies. You have to get the freebies. And now Bertan's coming out. We've got Deni Avdija back into the game. Here's Zach with the ball. He gets it to Coby. Coby, 5 seconds on the clock. He drives down over Avdija. Nice little double clutch leg. Good to see that from Coby. You want to see Coby start getting his offensive game going. 37-37. And Bryant got the ball, tipped to him, and it's tipped away by Zach. Here comes Temple with the ball. He gives it to Zach. Zach driving in. It's out in the corner. Coby White, open three. He can't hit it. He was wide open. You really want to see Coby knock that one down. These are his shots. Ish Smith out to Neto. Neto, three. Can't get it. Wendell on the rebound. Here comes Coby White. He's bringing it up, trying to push it. He's being aggressive. Goes in. They call an offensive foul on Coby White driving in. Oh, I'm sorry. They're calling an offensive foul on Lauri Markkanen, saying that Lowry pushed Avdija into Coby White. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Thomas Bryant, wide open three. Can't knock it down, and it goes over the backboard. It bounced on the backboard about 4 times. Lowry inbounds it to Coby White. Coby White driving in. Lays it up. Lowry on the rebound, but they call a foul on Coby instead. Avdija gets the foul. And so he's going to the line, and Coby looking like, finally I get one. Finally I get one. Oni says, every time I hear that can hit it, I die a bit inside. My bad, bro. Coby White knocking down his first of 2 free throws. Hey, clap it up. We hit the free throws. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. We got to get them when we can. Coby White looking to knock down his second. He does. I think that's the first time we've seen somebody knock down a pair tonight. Bulls lead 39-37, 6:10 left in the quarter. Ish Smith setting things up. Thomas Bryant, top of the key. He gets it to Beal. Beal with Temple on him, and Temple has done a terrible job of guarding Beal tonight. He just has. Ish Smith driving in after that rebound by Thomas Bryant. No, tried to get the foul call on Coby. No foul call. Now Coby trying to use his speed. Thomas Bryant running the floor like a gazelle. Coby throwing it to Zach down low. Zach can't finish up and under. Thomas Bryant really closed a lot of space there. I like what I'm seeing from that guy right there, man. Avdija for 3. The first points in the last 3 minutes and 55 seconds is a 3 from Deni Avdija. And the Bulls quickly back the other way. Moving the ball around, top of the key. Over to Otto Porter for 3. He got it. Right back at him, he says. Right back at him. Here's Neto trying to get a little busy on Zach. Zach not having it. They send him down to Wendell, out to the corner. Corner is Deni. Deni guarded by Otto Porter Jr. right now. Otto playing him tough. And Otto able to tip it away, but instead he tips it into the backcourt. And they're going to reset the shot clock on that one. Here comes Neto bringing the ball up. And I think they're actually going to look at the shot clock. I was wondering why they reset that there. And they're going to look at this here because on the steal by Otto Porter, he never had a complete possession of it. He really just smacked it, and they reset the shot clock, which really gives Washington the advantage because it would have been in the backcourt. They'd have had to throw up a full court heave on that one. Instead, they're going to get to set up a play off of the sidelines. And it looks like that's a tough one. That's a tough one to see. Now Scott Brooks is arguing the call. Thank you, mystery delivery lady. You kind of cute. Jay Crit, at some point this season, they need to come down, run actual plays. The ball still gets stuck after one pass. Instead, they give the ball to the Bulls. And the Bulls only with 3 turnovers in this quarter so far. Beautiful pass by Zach. Otto Porter went in for the two-hand but couldn't get it. Instead, he's going to go to the free throw line for a pair. And Thomas Bryant looking confused. Beautiful pass by Zach. He set up Otto perfectly. Otto went in for 2 hands. And Thomas Bryant just came across and raked him across the hands there. And I got to apologize to you guys. Bulls only have 3 turnovers for the game. I said they had 5. I was looking at the wrong side there. I was looking at Washington. Washington actually has 8 turnovers in this game, and the Bulls only have 3. So I want to adjust that. That's my mistake. The Bulls doing a good job on the turnovers tonight. Otto Porter knocks down a pair. He's got 11 points on the night, 3 of 4 from the field. I love seeing Otto come off the bench. I think this is a good role for him. Here's Russell trying to get his offense involved. He throws it down to Denny Avdia. Avdia back to Russ as he cut in. He kicked it back out to him. Russ with Wendell on him. Wendell, pull up by Russ. Knocked down, banked it off the glass right over Wendell. Nice shot there by Russ. Here's Kobe out to the corner. Corner 3 from Temple. Can't get it. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. He's driving in now. He's got Beal down low. Finishing. Nice little finish there by Bradley Beal. And he ties this thing up 44-44. 4:15 left in the second quarter. Here come the Bulls trying to push the offense and get things set up. Kobe White to Wendell. Wendell surveys the floor. Ball getting a little stagnant there. He now gets it to Temple. Temple pushing in. Got the foul. They're probably going to call that on the floor there. He pulled up the jumper, but I think that's going to be on the floor there. But the Bulls doing a good job of forcing. P-Kid Alive, what's good, my boy? The Bulls doing a very good job. Oh, no, he is going to the line. They're saying that was on the shot. Bulls doing a very good job of forcing Washington into foul trouble, forcing Washington into tough plays. And so, Isaac Bonga coming in for Denny Avdia. And the Bulls have done a pretty good job on Avdia. Avdia, a guy who, if he gets it going, we know that he can start to light that thing up. Here comes Russ, bringing the ball up. Gets to the Bonga, back to Russ, over to Beal. Now Beal driving in, got a little mid-range look, didn't take it. Back to Bryant. Bryant trying to get the ball back to Beal. Bulls doing a good job of defending Beal here. Here's Russ now with the ball. He's got it mid-range. He's got Kobe White on him. Back out to Neto. Neto for 3. He has not hit one yet, and the Bulls are very content with playing off of him. Rebound there by Wendell to Zach. Zach now running the floor. Over to Kobe. Kobe layup. Can't finish it. Here's Beal on the rebound. And now, he threw it right into the hand of Garrett Temple. I'm not going to lie, that's the first good Garrett Temple play I've seen tonight, other than that three. But I'm talking about defensively. Now we got a sideline inbound. Westbrook going to inbound the ball. He throws it into Thomas Bryant. Bryant knows he's got to get it to Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal, pull up 3 over Temple. He can't knock that one down. And here comes Zach bringing the ball up the court. Neto getting into Zach, trying to almost force the turnover there, and he's attacking Zach. Wendell, little pump fake, goes down. Thomas Bryant going up, and a lot of defense down there, and Otto gets the rebound. He puts it up, and he can't finish. And now a rebound by Neto, and they call a foul on Garrett Temple as he went to blow it past. You got to finish those. That was a tough one. Tough time down there. Tough time down there. Wendell looked like he had his shot at it. He looked like he was able to do some good things. He had his shot, pump faked up, went up, got it stripped away. Otto able to get the rebound there, just wasn't able to get it done. Just wasn't able to get it done. And now Wendell checking out, Neto checking out. Anthony Gill, young rookie, checking in, making his NBA debut. Shout out to you, young man. Russell Westbrook throws that thing out of bounds the other way, and so the Bulls are going to get it off the turnover. Jay Crit says he don't know about Otto, lazy jumper, lazy period. Jay Crit, you got that old school mentality though, man. Are you saying that if he's not going to run through a wall, he shouldn't be able to run on the court? Let's look at some stats from these Chicago Bulls early on here. Larry Marketing, 9 points on 3 of 7 shooting, 4 rebounds. Pat Williams, 2 points on 1 of 6 shooting. Nothing else to account for him tonight. Struggling a little bit, but being aggressive. Kobe White, 8 points on 3 of 9 shooting. 0 of 3 from the three-point line. 1 rebound, 3 assists. Zach LaVine, 9 points on 3 of 4 shooting. 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Here we go. Hold on. My bad, I read that wrong. That's Zach LaVine, 9 points on 2 of 7 shooting, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 2 of 3 from the three-point line. Wendell, 2 points on 1 of 2 shooting, hasn't been aggressive as much in the offensive game. 7 rebounds, though, and 2 assists for Wendell. And then Otto Porter leading the way for you right now with 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. So it's been a tougher shooting night for the Bulls for sure. AD's on the 10-10 watch. He's got to get it scoring tonight, my boy. We need to see this offense start to pick it up. And I think that with Zach LaVine, I think what we're seeing a lot of is you're trying to get him cutting. You're trying to get him, kind of just, hey, Zach, chill to the second quarter. In the second quarter, when we need you, go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see, listen, tonight, I would really love to see Daniel Gafford get in the game. Hasn't gotten into the game yet. Chandler Hutcherson, only 2 points. Only 2 minutes, nothing to show for it. Tomas Satoransky, 6 minutes. He's got 1 rebound and 3 assists, but this Bulls offense has to find a spark tonight. We had a spark going versus Golden State. This cannot be a team that plays to its level of competition. Where's the scoring from the last game that we had? This cannot be a team that plays to the level of its competition. Otto Porter stepped it up tonight. The rest of the team needs to step it up as well. Jacob Hammer is on Otto tonight. He is on Otto tonight. Shout out Elite Thinking, man. He always looking out for me with the likes, man. Appreciate you, my boy. If you are in the channel, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. So we do talk Chicago sports weekly. We want you to hit that bell. Here's Otto trying to get the ball in. Great defense by the Wizards, really. Otto just threw it in to Lowry because he was 7 feet tall, and Lowry was able to get it. Here's Kobe White, pull up Jay. He can't hit that either. And now Westbrook driving in. He gets to his mid-range spot, but kicks it out. Bonga with the ball back to Westbrook. Westbrook now standing mid-range, back to the basket with Garrett Temple on him. He's looking to make something happen. Kicks it out to the corner. Bonga for 3. He can't hit it. Here come the Bulls the other way. I feel like I've said he can't hit it so many times tonight. Zach LaVine looking to set things up. He gets the screen to get Thomas Bryant on him. Thomas Bryant switching on him. Here's Zach attacking. Stop and go. Back out to Otto Porter for 3. Otto Porter is on fire tonight. Who's this Otto Porter, ladies and gentlemen? Giving the Bulls a little bit bigger lead, 49-44, minute 55 left in the game. Beautiful. Here's Beal trying to make a flashy pass to Thomas Bryant, unable to get it. It's going to be a backcourt violation. And the Chicago Bulls are going to have the ball back. Here's Garrett Temple on the inbound. He gives the ball right to LaVine. LaVine with Bonga guarding him. He gets the screen from Lowry. Thought about pulling up, doesn't. Kicks it out to Kobe in the corner. Back to LaVine up top. And now this is the time where you're just going to let Zach do what he does. He does pull this three now, and he knocks it down. And now Zach LaVine's starting to get himself going at the end of the quarter. 52-44, Bulls starting to pull away. Here's Russell Westbrook bringing it up. He's trying to get his team back into it. He's surveying the floor. Over to Beal. Beal driving in off of the screen, unable to knock it down. But, man, Beal has gotten wide open off of that screen so many times tonight. Garrett Temple has just not been able to fight over Thomas Bryant. Here's Zach driving in strong, kicks it out, but it's going to go out of bounds. A bad pass there by Zach. He had Kobe White wide open, but he just wasn't able to get to it. That's Zach's first turnover and the fourth of the game. Such a contrast from what we saw on Sunday. Such a contrast from what we saw on Sunday. Here's Thomas Bryant with the inbound. Russ walking the ball up the court now. He's got Kobe on him, and we know he wants to eat on Kobe. Bradley Beal almost got wide open off of Temple there, and now he does, but Temple back to Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant unable to get it. Tips the rebound, no, out to Beal. Beal can't get it, and now the Bulls come away with the rebound. And here comes Zach up the court. And the rest of the Bulls got to get back on that. Kobe tried to come flying in off of a three-pointer from Otto Porter, unable to get the ball to go in, but the rest of the Bulls just did not come back. Oh, my God. Zach LaVine's bringing the ball up the court off of a beautiful steal. Otto Porter's running with him. He heads straight to the corner. They're the only two Chicago Bulls down the floor. You got to be better than that. You got to be better than that. Good grief. Russell Westbrook already has a double-double in the first half of the game. 11 points, 10 rebounds. He is going off tonight, is he not? Jeffrey, appreciate you for pulling up, my boy. We got a timeout there by the Bulls there. Let me check on some of y'all questions in here. AD, are they playing at a faster pace or is it me? It definitely seems like they're trying to push the ball more, trying to get some more shots up, attack Washington where they're weak at, but it's just not falling. And listen, that can happen. That can happen when you switch the pace up when he's trying to make an adjustment. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the thing. If you're not enjoying Billy Donovan, I want you to take a closer look at each of these games. In every game, we've seen adjustments. In every game, we've seen adjustments. In every game. Now, I'm not saying that the adjustments are the end-all, be-all that they're working, but we're seeing the adjustments. We're seeing him see what happens, see where the Bulls are struggling, and try to adjust. I love that. I love that. Elite thinking, Mr. Two Drinks. Hey, my boy, whoever's paying. But it's C-Red Nation. Run with us. You know what I'm saying? Russ able to knock down the second free throw. And here comes Otto Porter bringing the ball up now. He's got Ish Smith guarding him. Here's Kobe. Back to Otto. Otto looking to attack. He throws it down to Wendell. Wendell with Russell on him, unable to get that one to fall. A little turnaround. Jay couldn't get it to fall. And here's Bradley Beal trying to finish out the quarter. The shot clock is off. 4 seconds left. He's got Garrett Temple guarding him. He drives in. Kick it out. Oh, my goodness. He kicked it out to Brown Jr. He was wide open, had the three, and just didn't take it. And Bradley Beal just looking like, what did I miss? What did I miss? And so, Otto Porter leading the way off the bench as we go into halftime with 14. I mean, I'm going to give my first half thoughts. I want you to give your first half thoughts. Right now, the Bulls leading this thing 52-46. Let's talk about this first half in the chat here. The things that I've noticed so far. The offense is absolutely stagnant. But the Bulls improving on the turnovers is something that I can look at. The Bulls improving on the turnovers is absolutely something I can look at. We're seeing improvement from this team from almost everything except the free throw line. I think that the offense will come. I think that's not something I'm worried about. Bulls had 31 in the first quarter, 21 in the second quarter. I think that the Bulls are doing a better job defensively tonight than we saw them do against Golden State. I can't say that I love what I'm seeing, but I like the improvement I'm seeing. I'm liking the adjustments that I'm seeing. I really do. I really do. We've got a young team with a lot to learn. We've got a young team with a lot to learn. Something we could take solace from. Bulls shooting at 40% from the three-point line on 8 of 20 shooting right now. The free throw line is the one that irks me the most, 12 of 17. But they have cut down on the turnovers, only 4 turnovers. The second chance points. Bulls have been dominating the second chance points right now, which means they're down there fighting, which means they're down in the paint fighting. That's something that you love to see. There's certain things about this team that you can teach. You can teach to these young guys, right? There's certain things you can teach to these young guys. There's certain things that you just got to be able to do. There's certain things that are mental, that are hustle, that you just got to be able to do. And the fact that they're able to fight on the second chance points, I'm really liking what I'm seeing right now from them. Now, the offense has got to get going. Just way too stagnant for me. We've seen everybody struggle, though, a collective struggle. Otto Porter Jr. really the only person shooting above 50% or up right now. And it's just you want to see better. Now, Zach LaVine able to get up to 12 points at the end of that half there. Nate Diaz, we could be up way more if we could knock down free throws. I agree with that. Jay Crit, it looks like a work in progress, nothing that can't be fixed. For sure. And I think that's the thing that we have to understand. That's the thing we have to understand. This is all a work in progress. And the fact that the first 2 games you get blown out, the third game, you come out, you compete a lot better. The fourth game, you're actually leading this thing, and you're improving upon the things that you struggled upon in the third game. This is all a work in progress. Now, I'll tell you the thing that's really annoying me is that I just feel like we're trying to force Coby White into being something that he's not, and it's hurting his offensive game. What's mostly annoying me about it is I really don't want P-Kid to be right. I know he's in the chat right now. Really don't want you to be right about Coby. But I want him to develop. I want him to learn how to be a point guard, but he has to learn how to be his kind of point guard. You know what I'm saying? He has to learn how to be his kind of point guard. I feel like he's trying to do the let's turn Mitch Trubisky into a pocket passer kind of thing. And it's just not working right now. AD from the 100 Years Podcast, defensive end looks better with Temple and Otto on the floor simultaneously. Yeah, but Temple been getting cooked up by Bradley Beal, my boy. He been getting cooked up by Bradley Beal. Annie, Bulls still working on the small things, but better defense. Yeah, listen, guys, I think we all understand this is a absolute work in progress. This is not something that is going to be fixed overnight. It's just not. If you are new to the channel, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page because we do talk Chicago sports weekly. We don't want you to miss a thing, so make sure that you hit that bell. Make sure you subscribe because we're going to be doing this a lot more, man. I really enjoy doing the play-by-play on these games. I really enjoy doing this kind of thing for people who don't have the opportunity to watch this game as freely as we do. And I just really think that this is something that I think I'm going to make a staple of the channel this season with the Bulls. AD, the reality is Zach and Kobe will need to split minutes at the 2 or bring Kobe off the bench and start a true point guard. So you're ready to start Sato over Kobe at the point guard position there. Could that work better for Billy Donovan's system? Possibly. Could that be something that works for Billy Donovan's system? Possibly. But I don't know. I'm going to give it more than 4 games. You know what I'm saying? If by 15 games we're seeing the same thing, okay, maybe. You know what I'm saying? If by 15 games we're seeing the same thing, maybe. But right now, let's see if he can mold himself into being a point guard. And I don't want him to be I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want him to be a bring the ball up, kick it over here, set the offense up, point him out. Oh, here we go. We're gonna pass it around here. I don't want him to be that. I want him to be an offensive threat. I want him to be an offensive threat. And I think that being an offensive threat, you can set up an offense off of that. I think that being an offensive threat, you can set an offense up that is deadly off of that. We see Trae Young do it all the time. Trae Young's not dotting people up, setting up the offense, dotting people up. Trae Young is the offense. And I don't think that it takes away from Zach LaVine. I don't think that it takes away from Lauri Markkanen if you have somebody who can do that. Now, with what we want to with what we want to see with this team, if we want to see wins this year, is a traditional point guard better? Probably. Probably. But you want to see if you can turn Kobe into the point guard of your future. You're trying to develop these guys. This is an evaluation year for AK. This is an evaluation year for Billy Donovan. You're trying to develop these guys and see what they can become. Oh, snap. Greetings from Slovakia. I wish Bulls win. Shout out to Jacob in Slovakia, man. Good to see you. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. Jordan is a diehard Wizards fan in this mug, man. Wizards cannot lose this game. I'm not mad at him. Jeffrey, make them fear him scoring. Absolutely, Jeffrey. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because if you make them fear his scoring, what's going to happen? If Kobe's scoring too well, what's going to happen? They're going to send somebody else. What does that do? It opens up somebody. It opens somebody up. Allow him to be the offensive threat that he is. And allow him to get his assists off of that. That's what I really want to see from Coby White. That's what I really want to see from Coby White. Man, if y'all not doing so already, make sure y'all follow me on Twitter as well. I appreciate the love. Throw me some questions in the chat, man. Until we get this thing back in. Devontae Gibson, they wave Melo after 10. LOL. That's all he get then. I'm through. LOL. Wave Melo. What you mean they wave Melo? What's going on? I apologize on behalf of Wendell and the Bulls Slovakia. It appears this has become an international story. Bro, Jacob is on one with Wendell tonight, y'all. Jacob, you are wilding in the chat tonight, my boy. Mose J. Will, if we show no progress this year, I think we're showing some progress. This man is wilding tonight. This man, Jacob, is on Lauri. He is on Wendell's heels tonight. He is on Wendell's heels tonight. Devontae Gibson, we have Pat Will. I think he's going to be the next Kawhi. I really do, but we need a superstar caliber player. I mean, if you believe Pat Will is going to be the next Kawhi, wouldn't you think that's a superstar caliber player? Oh, it was a question. If we show no progress this year, what should we do? I don't think that's possible, bro. I really don't think that's possible. I really don't think that's possible. I don't believe that it's possible for, because we went backwards last season. We went backwards last season. I don't believe it's possible for us to show no progress this year. And now, do I think that there's players that will show a minimal progress this year? Possibly. And I think that you have to assess those players depending on what their contract is. You have to assess those players depending on what their contract is going forward. You have to assess those players based on what their contract is this season. Are they somebody that can be moved? Like, listen, as good as we've seen Otto Porter play off the bench, Otto Porter is probably a beautiful contract to somebody who's looking to just spend some money this year and move on. You know what I'm saying? Like spend a little money this year, get a guy who can help you shoot and play defense throughout the rest of this season, and let's move on. Free up that cap space, and it frees up the Bulls cap space. Now, what do you get back in that situation? That's the question that's going to be asked, because who's going to take on that money? You're probably getting back some old contracts as well, which means you're probably not in playoff contention, which means you're probably giving up on some things. So you're probably giving up on more pieces than just Otto this season. Let's hope, honestly, that we don't get there. But it's a possibility that we do. It's absolutely a possibility that we do. Appreciate you for the question, Moj J. Will. AD, you can tell the Bulls are tired of losing, though. They've still been losing, but in different ways. Yeah, they're going down with a fight. They're going down with a fight. You know what I'm saying? The Bulls are legitimately learning. They're piecing it together. They're getting it together now. They're playing with more heart. I think that when Billy Donovan called them out, said, look, you got to play with heart. And listen, and Billy's not afraid of them. But Billy's going to allow them to be the players that they need to be. Billy's going to allow them to be the players that they need to be. But he's going to let them know. He's going to, and he's honest in the postgame, which I appreciate. He's going to let them know, look, I need more heart out of them. We got down, we got beat. We don't need that. When we get down, we got to fight our way back in. You don't get beat, you fight your way back in. And that's what we've seen from Billy Donovan. And we've seen his team respond to him, which tells me that he's the loudest voice in the room. That's what I asked for from this Bulls team. When you bring in a coach, allow him to be the loudest voice in the room. Jacob says 2 a.m. there. True dude, here is 2 a.m, and you cheered me up to stay up, man. Hey, bro. That's a real Bulls fan right there, my boy. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Hold up, I missed a good question. Hold on. I see you. Shamarcus Booker. Shout out to you. We have to appreciate the game to game improvement. Oh, we have to appreciate the game to game improvement. I worked at the United Center last season and saw how bad we were. These first 4 games is an improvement. Absolutely. And I think we can see that. You know what I'm saying? And think about how much improvement is when we can see it on TV. The Bulls got smoked the first 2 games, right? But from game 1 to game 2, we saw minimal improvements. We saw them kind of trying to figure out what they're doing, how the system works, all that stuff. It looks great in preseason when nobody's playing, but now people are playing for real. Then game 3, we saw a leap. It wasn't minimal improvement. It was a leap. And now I think we've seen an improvement from the turnovers on the Bulls tonight. When the Bulls make an effort to do something, they're improving on it. I can't be mad at that. Now you have to translate it to a win. Your biggest improvement is coming out of here in this second half that's about to get started right now with a W. And by the way, Billy Donovan is fresh in this pullover right now. I'm going to have to cop that one. Bro, Billy Donovan too cool. We need to get him some drip, though. If I send Billy Donovan some drip, do y'all think he will wear it? This game getting back underway. Washington starting off with the ball. Brad Beal, pull up mid-range. He got it. 52-48. Coby White trying to get his numbers up, down to Wendell, who's also trying to get that offensive output. He's been good on the boards tonight, trying to get that offense going, getting over Thomas Bryant, and they call a travel on Wendell. Yeah, he was trying to force his way in there. But Wendell being aggressive. Wendell absolutely being aggressive. Here's Thomas Bryant, a guy I like, bringing the ball up the court, over to Bertans. Bertans out to the corner to Avdija. Avdija push out to Westbrook. He called him off. And here's Bryant coming in with the one-hand flush. And no resistance there from Wendell. I need to see you tougher on that. And Billy Donovan calling a timeout already. He got a jumper. He got the assist to Thomas Bryant. That's Bradley Beal. And Billy Donovan calls a timeout and says, listen, we're not coming out like that. You got to have somebody to protect the paint. You've got to have somebody to protect the paint. That's tough. I hate seeing somebody come through and just yam the ball down with no resistance. No resistance. Good grief. Let me get this scoreboard up here. Bulls leading at 52-50, 11-19 left in the third. Billy Donovan calling the timeout already. Jacob Hammer, I've never subscribed to anyone's channel, but I just did to yours. This is better for me instead of yelling at the TV for 2 hours. My wife and dogs are thankful to you, Jacob. I'm thankful to you for tuning in to me, my boy. You could have been anywhere, but you're here with me. Hey, bro. Hey, Jacob, a real one, though. Hey, Jacob is a real one, though, because I get it, bro. I get it because I'm sitting here doing all the yelling, right? I'm just sitting here screaming at the TV, but you're so real. Oh, man. Oh, tell the wife and dogs I said, what's up, my boy? At Christian, I think he has the drive and athleticism. I don't know what we're talking about. Oh, okay, yeah. Christian says, true or false, Zach LaVine has the Kobe MJ clutch gene. You know what? He has been clutch in those moments more times than not. I don't think we've ever seen him with. Well, no, last year it wasn't New Orleans. Was it New Orleans? Charlotte. Last year in Charlotte, we saw him get it with the. We saw him get it with the jump shot. So I'm not mad at. Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. I'd have to look at his numbers, but it's not bad. It's absolutely not bad. That's an interesting question. That's a real interesting question. And in our minds, it's like Zach LaVine, Kobe Bryant, MJ. But I gotta say, when he's pulled up for those shots, not bad. Not bad. Bulls trying to get this thing back in order, get this offense moving again, and get this defense out of the gutter. I mean, we've seen him be better on defense, but that dunk really killed me, Joe. Thomas Bryant came in unblocked at all. And here's Zach LaVine. He's got Bryant out on him, and now Zach trying to mix up Bryant. Step back, mid-range. He couldn't hit that one. Here's a rebound by Russell Westbrook. He's bringing the ball up the court. Russell gets the screen from Bryant, kicks it back out. Pat Will now guarding Bradley Beal, doing an excellent job. Some great defense there by Zach playing the passing lane. Here's Coby White with the steal. Coby White bringing the ball up. Passes it over to Lowry. Lowry over to Zach. Zach trying to get himself going in the second half. Out to Wendell. Wendell was standing at the three. He now drives in. He's going in on Bryant. Out to Kobe. 8 seconds on the clock. Kobe driving in. Out to Pat Will. Pat Will, corner three. He got it. Pat Will for three. 55-50. The Bulls lead this thing. Pat Will trying to get the offense rolling a little bit too. Here's Thomas Bryant. He's got the ball up the court. And now he gets it to Bertans. Bertans pull up three. He couldn't hit that off the front of the rim. Zach grabs the board. Here's Zach bringing the ball up the court. And he threw it to nobody, but I think they called a foul there. Or is that a turnover? It looked like Bryant was holding Wendell the entire time there. And so he couldn't reach out and get the ball. The one thing I do like about this Bulls team is they don't, or from what I'm seeing here, as of now, they're looking to get the good shot. They're really looking to get the good shot. And they did give the ball to Washington on that. A little turnover there by Washington. And the Bulls get the rebound, come back down, unable to get it, but they call out of bounds. Bradley Beal stripped it away from Lowry, but it's still going to be Bulls ball, 18 on the clock. And now we got Pat Will inbounding the ball, everybody trying to get set. He throws it in to Wendell. Wendell's got Bryant guarding him. He kicks it over to Levine. Levine down to Pat Will. Pat Will, float game, can't get, he does get it. Nice little touch there by Pat Will. Pat Will's got the first 2 buckets for the Bulls in the second half, 57-50, they lead. Now Pat Will guarding Russell Westbrook, or Kobe White guarding Russell Westbrook. Russ, mid-range, step back, Jay, he got it. Russ threw the back into Kobe White, step back off of him, off the post up. Nice little post fade there. Kobe down to Wendell. Wendell wide open, mid-range. Wendell knocking it in. 59-52. The Bulls coming out after those first 2 buckets, getting a little bit of offensive output. And Russell Westbrook just trying to muscle Kobe White. He's just trying to muscle Kobe White. And Kobe saying, hey, he's pushing off. Russell Westbrook right now just muscling Kobe White. Look at this. Body. And he does push off for Kobe right there. He absolutely pushes off. And that should be an offensive foul on Russ Westbrook right there. And Thomas Bryant at the free throw line after the foul, misses the first of 2. As they say it in the streets, the ball don't lie. AD, defensive effort has increased, absolutely, except right there. Bryant misses the second, but Washington able to come away with the rebound. They're able to reset. 6 seconds on the clock. Beal driving in on Lowry, and he finishes over Lowry and Kobe. Nice little take right there. You got to grab that rebound. You got to grab that board. You got to be tougher on the boards. And here comes Kobe bringing it up. Kobe to Zach. Zach getting the screen from Lowry. He doesn't take it, goes the other way, and they call a foul there on Beal trying to keep up with Zach as he falls down. And now Beal complaining about a little push-off. I don't know about that one, my boy. And look, Bill's still complaining about a little push-off. And so C. Hutch checking into the game for Lowry Markkanen. And Larry went to the bench. Looks like one of the trainers is looking at him. Hopefully nothing injury related. Here's Zach LaVine. Pull up. He dropped it down to Wendell. Wendell spun off but couldn't get it. Did they call a foul on that? Looks like they called a foul on that. The ball was stripped away and went out of bounds. Looked like Wendell just lost it to me, but they do call a foul on that. And the Bulls have done, listen, the Bulls have continued to do a good job attacking Washington and forcing them into foul trouble. Here's Bertans guarding Kobe. Kobe over to Zach. Zach driving in. Pull up 3. Can't get it. Pat Will able to tip it in right over Deni Avdia's head. Nice tip in there by Pat Will. Pat Will has the offense going right now, ladies and gentlemen. You got to love that. Pat Will just out-jumped Deni Avdia on the missed jumper and tipped that thing right in. 7 of the 9 here in the third quarter for Pat Williams. And he's got 9 points himself on 4 of 9 shooting. What a tip in. That was nasty. That was nasty. Jonathan Washington, yes, sir, bro. You got to hit that bell on him, my boy. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all hit the bell so it notifies you when I go live. Here's Kobe bringing the ball up. He tried to split 2 defenders, almost lost the ball, had to pick up the dribble. He gets it over to Pat Will. Pat Will looking to attack Avdia, kicks it down to Wendell. Wendell going up strong and able to lay it in over Bertans. Bertans saying there was a bow, but the ref not seeing it. And here's Avdia, corner three. He got it. Bulls leading this thing 63-57, 7:35 left. Kobe attacking quickly. He throws it down to Wendell. Wendell just unable. Now he gets it to C. Hutch. C. Hutch for two. Wendell lost the ball for a little bit there. Got it back, threw it to C. Hutch. C. Hutch with the two-hand jam. Here's Beal driving in strong. Got the foul call. And what just happened? Looked like Beal got hit in the nose by Wendell. Beautiful, beautiful. Wendell driving in, fumbled the ball a little bit there, throws it down to C. Hutch. C. Hutch, and the thing I like about C. Hutch, listen, he's going to give you defense. He's not always going to be able to knock down the jump shot, but he's always cutting. He's always cutting. And so Wendell getting his second personal foul here. Looked like Bradley Beal a little shaken up. They didn't show a replay. I didn't see what really shook him up. I mean, he's really shaken up. Like, he is walking around looking like he's trying to find his bearing. Looked like he might have got hit in the eye there. And here's Bradley Beal at the free throw line looking to take his first of two. Bradley Beal able to knock down the first of two. 65-58. Bulls lead this thing. 7:21 left in the quarter. And Bradley Beal seemingly still struggling with that eye. I'll tell you what, quarantine has got everybody looking like 2006 NBA. I've seen more cornrows and braids in this NBA. Bradley Beal knocking down the second of two. I've seen more cornrows and braids in this NBA than I can remember in a long time. Beal has 15 points. Westbrook with 14 points. Only two Washington Wizards in double digits. Bulls have done a good job defensively for the most part in this game on the Wizards. Would like to see a little more intensity down in the paint, but they haven't done a bad job there. And Beal must really be struggling with that eye. Knocked down both free throws. He's going to the locker room. So Neto is coming in for him. And here's Coby White bringing the ball up the court. Standing on the Wizards logo right now, looking to survey the offense, set things up. He drives in, out to the corner. C. Hutch driving in strong, doesn't take it, goes up and under, airballs it. Now Russell Westbrook coming up. He's got Kobe on him. We've seen him try to take it to Kobe. Westbrook pull up mid-range. He can't get it. C. Hutch, nice rebound there, but then turns it over to Avdia, trying to push the ball up to Pat Will. Now Avdia brings it back up, gives it to Russ. Russ driving in on Kobe. Out to Neto. Neto, corner three. He hasn't hit one yet. Still can't hit one. Wendell with the rebound. Here's Coby White bringing it up. And Kobe got in the middle of the lane there, just couldn't get it to go. Thought he had a double dribble. Instead, he's out at the three-point line for three. Kobe knocking it in. 68-59, Bulls lead this thing. And here's Russ looking to attack Kobe. He gets Kobe back in the paint again. Kobe just doesn't have the weight to hang there with him. And so they bring over Wendell, kick it out to Avdia. Avdia short on the three. And it looks like they got a kicked ball call on the floor as C. Hutch is trying to get the rebound on that one. Oh, okay. And it looks like Brad Beal has he must have taken a blow to the head. He's actually entered concussion protocol. Pat Will guarding Ish Smith. Took back to Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant pull up mid-range. Can't get it. Here comes Kobe. Bulls on the court right now. Coby White, Zach LaVine, Wendell Carter, C. Hutch, Otto Porter. Wendell Carter down low, trying to get the hook shot. Can't get it. Good block there by Thomas Bryant. Little fight for the ball. Otto Porter throws it back inbounds. And oh my goodness, Avdia ended up with the ball. He drives it down. A beautiful pass to Thomas Bryant, and he one-hand jams it with the foul. And Thomas Bryant has been in the paint all game. And Scott Brooks looking a little bit upset. He looks like he's looking for a little bit more there. And he just slipped out. There was nothing there. Zach tried to contest it. Able to finish at the rim, and he just slid, the foot just slipped out from him a little bit. And he's going to shoot the free throw. 68-61, Bulls lead this one. Thomas Bryant with 11, and he misses the free throw there. Rebound by C. Hutch, and he gives it to Kobe White, who's got Ish Smith guarding him. Here's Kobe, bringing the ball up, trying to attack Ish Smith. Going in, out to the corner. Otto Porter for a three. He can't hit that one. And Avdija tipping that one, but they're going to say that Wendell got the last touch on that. Avdija inbounds it to Bryant. Kobe White on Ish Smith now. Ish Smith to Avdija. Avdija going down and driving in, and they call a foul on Otto Porter on that one as they tried to do a little slip screen there. And Otto loving it. Otto relishing in it. Inbound by Bertans to Avdija. Avdija over to Bryant. Bryant to Neto. Back to Bertans. Bertans for three. He can't knock it down, but Bertans is a shooter. You got to watch him. You can't give him those shots. Here's Zach LaVine driving in. He's got nothing but paint in front of him. One-hand jam by Zach. Oh, Neto wanted no part of it. Somebody get that boy out of here. He tried to put him in a bucket, and a timeout by Washington. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Zach LaVine blew past everybody. Oh, that was Avdija. That was Avdija. I thought it was Neto. That was Avdija. He was about to baptize the young rookie in the water. Stop playing with that boy. Stop playing with that boy. Woo! I done lost my voice out here. Jay Crit, what you talking about? You think they braiding each other's hair? Those don't look professional. Easy there, Crit. Take it easy, my boy. AD say the players can't lead a hotel, so the fade's not crisp. Oh, we know. We've seen mad headbands this season, my boy. Matty Matt, loving the energy. I appreciate you, my boy. Good to see you. Good to see you. JJ Slander, they play on NBC Sports all year. Sick of not being able to watch. Yeah, most of the games are definitely going to be on NBC Sports, my boy. Most of the games are definitely going to be on NBC Sports. Baki saying Pat needed that dunk. Hey, bro. That dunk was nasty, bro. That dunk, hey, Avdija was about to get baptized, my boy. He wanted no parts of that. Zach was about to give him the welcome to the NBA, young fella. Oh, my God. Hey, y'all ever notice, though? See, this is the thing we don't get to see because Zach is so renowned as a dunker. We never get to see somebody just get that facial from Zach. You know what I'm saying? Pause. We never get to see that. We never get to see that. Tanner, I'm going to need you to calm down. Zach definitely didn't get dunked on by Bryant. He was in the picture, though. He was absolutely in the picture, but he didn't get dunked on. This was not a KD situation. Oh, man. I'm loving that. I'm loving the energy that the Bulls have come out with since then. Carter Wiederhold, is Zach an all-star? That's going to depend on the Bulls' record. It's going to depend on the Bulls' record. Because Zach played well enough to be an all-star last year, but the Bulls were terrible. Zach played, Bradley Beal played well enough to be an all-star last year, but Washington was terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, it all depends on the Bulls' record. And so, Washington about to get back underway. Avdija is going to be inbounding the ball. Hey, they keep re-showing this dunk, bro. I mean, Avdija made a decision to let me just get out the picture. Here's Ish Smith with the ball up top. He gets it to Bertans. Otto Porter Jr. Playing some good defense on Bertans there, but a foul is called. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. And Bertans looking flustered like he want to do something to somebody. Bertans, I'm going to need you to calm down, my boy. I'm going to need you to calm down, my boy. This Chicago, my boy. We not playing that. What you want to do? And so it looks like Bulls got Washington in the bonus, so Washington going to go to the free throw line after that one. I don't know about that. I don't like that call. I don't like that call. If you're in the live right now, like the video, subscribe to the page. As Bertans knocks down the first of two. Bulls leading this thing 70-62. Bulls leading this thing 70-62. John Paps. You need to be smoking a blunt watching Bulls basketball. It's that bad. Hey, man. Hey, this is my team, man. I love them. Here's Saddle at the top, trying to set things up. Throwing it back down to Otto. Otto back out to Saddle. Saddle airballed that one. And now we got a Daniel Gafford sighting in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel Gafford, first appearance in 2 games here now. Bertans coming down. Good defense there by Saddle. He still gets it to Ish Smith. Smith, guarded by Saddle, trying to get something going there. And they tip the ball away, and that's kicked out. Who's that going to? I thought that was a Bulls ball. Looks like it's going to stay with the Wizards on that one. And Bradley Beal has cleared concussion protocol, apparently. That's good to hear. You never want to see somebody get stuck in the concussion protocol. We got Rolo on the floor now. We got Bradley Beal back into the game. Thomas Bryant going to be taking a seat, and Thomas Bryant has given him valuable minutes. The young rook, Pat Will, checking back in for Chandler Hutchinson. Oh, no, for Otto Porter Jr. Otto Porter leaving with a little bit of a limp, maybe a little cramp there, maybe a little bit of cramping. Here's Bradley Beal back in the game, and he's got Temple guarding him. Pull up, wide open. And it looked like Rolo got called for an offensive foul on the screen, and Rolo always looks surprised by any call. Let me see. Oh, yeah, Rolo. Rolo's taking 4 or 5 steps on that one. Rolo's taking 4 or 5 steps on that one. Here's Sato. As the Bulls lead 70-63, he gets the ball to Zach. Zach attacking, mid-range, pull up. He got it. And one on that one. I like that from Zach. Zach attacked right in the middle of the paint. Pull up Jay, knocking it down and one, trying to give the Bulls a double-digit lead here. Went right at Neto. Right at Neto. And Neto just reached in on him. And now you got to knock down this free throw, though. That's the big thing. Now you got to knock down this free throw, though. And Avdia checking out now. And here's Zach looking to knock down, make it a 10-point game. And he does. Bulls lead at 10, 73-63, 4:05 left in the third. And here's Bradley Beal. He got the screen. Back to Rolo, off the screen and roll. Daniel Gafford with the block. He's been in the game for 2 minutes. He's already got the block, running the floor. Here's Zach, driving in, off of the block. He lays it in. Strong lay-in by Zach, 75-63. Bulls lead this thing. I love seeing Daniel. And here's Daniel Gafford. Neto threw the floater right over DG, and it fell in. I love seeing DG back on the floor. You know he's going to bring the energy. You know he's bringing the intensity. Here's Sato. He's got Ish Smith guarding him. Trying to find, and they call a foul on Beal. I don't know about that one, y'all. Hey, listen. I wear very C-red glasses. I wear very C-red glasses. That looked like Zach tripped over his own feet. I wear very C-red glasses. That looked like Zach tripped over his own feet. So Zach's going to the free throw line. Little bump by Rolo. Little bump, but I don't know about that one, my boy. Zach back at the free throw line. Knocks down the first of 2. Russell Westbrook checking back into this game. Bulls up 11. 3.5 left in the quarter. The question is, who's lining up Zach LaVine right now? Because that lineup is crispy. Zach LaVine knocking down a pair. 77-65. Bulls extending their lead. They get the ball to Russ. Russ to Rolo. Russ back to Beal. Here's Beal trying to come off of the screen. Going up and under and finishing over 2 Chicago Bulls. And Bradley Beal is just, he's a problem. He's just a problem. You know it, though. Here's Sato getting the screen from Gafford. Gafford drops down. They throw the ball down to him. Gafford up and under. Can't finish. And Rolo with the rebound. No good by Gafford. He gets the ball to Russ. Russ to Ish Smith. Ish Smith to Beal. Beal, step back. Trey can't hit it. And Bonga tried to save it, but he stepped out before he could. And so it's going to be Bulls ball, 2:47 left. Bulls lead it by 10, 77-67. And do we got another timeout here? Good grief, another timeout. 77-67. Bulls are leading this thing. Let's check out some stats from these young Bulls so far. Larry Markkinen, only 19 minutes this game. I think Larry, the leg might be bothering him a little bit. He went down with a calf injury in the last game. I was surprised to see him playing here tonight, but he, he came out, tried to give you his best. Still only 9 points from him. Pat Will really got this second half started. He was accounted for 7 of the 9 Bulls third quarter points in the beginning of this thing. So you really like that. Coby White still struggling a little bit. The thing I like about him, he's spreading the wealth. 5 assists in this game so far, only 11 points, 4 rebounds. Zach LaVine, game high 21 points. Zach LaVine, and this is what I mean by this. I think the Chicago Bulls are really trying to do their best to get Zach to kind of just play back, be that fifth guy on the floor, be there if you need a bucket, if guys need to clean up, but allow other guys to get their game going because it seems like Zach can kind of flip it on like a switch. You know what I'm saying? Like the end of the second quarter came and the third quarter began and Zach just flipped that thing on. Otto Porter still with 14, hasn't gotten a bucket here in the second half, and Garrett Temple with 5. Satoransky still no points, 3 assists, 1 rebound. Let me ask you guys, would you say that and there's an inbound there. Sato bringing the ball up. Would you say that the Bulls offense runs better with Sato or with Coby on the floor? Let me know in the chat. Here's Sato getting the ball to Zach. Zach thought about the pull-up 3, doesn't pull it up. Now they get the ball back to him. Here's Gafford on the screen. He gives the ball to Gafford. Gafford going in strong. Rolo with the block, and they call a blocking foul instead on Bradley Beal. So Gafford will go to the line for a pair. Gafford going to the line for a pair. Yeah, haven't seen Thad Young tonight. Said he was available. That might just be being cautious with him. Gafford knocking down the first of 2. Heck, if Gafford can knock down free throws, put him in the game. Gafford knocking down a pair there. 80-67 Bulls lead. 2:30 left in the quarter. Here's Russ bringing it up. He gets the ball to Beal. Beal trying to attack. Kicks it back out to Bonga. Bonga to Russ. Russ thought about pulling the 3. Doesn't. Now he does. And he's unable to knock it down. Gafford gets thrown to the ground there by Rolo. And they do call the offensive foul on Rolo. I was wondering where it was going to be at. Gafford literally was thrown to the ground by Robin Lopez. And bro, Rolo got the best "what did I do" face I've ever seen. He's literally got the best. That's how his face looked. Like he don't complete a thought. Gafford going to the free throw line again because the Bulls are in the bonus here. Unable to knock down the first of 2. Still want to see you knocking down these free throws. Gafford able to knock down the second of 2. And so it's 80-67. Bulls lead it, 2:08 left. Here's Rush trying to attack. He's got Beal coming down. Gafford met him at the rim, but a foul called. That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about protecting the paint. Don't be scared of getting dunked on. You're a big man. Protect the paint. Tana says, things I like about Gafford is he's good free throw shooter and doesn't mind giving a hard foul, big man play. Absolutely. Absolutely. He made Bradley Beal know he was there. Bradley Beal knocks down the first two. He made Bradley Beal know he was there. Bradley Beal knocks down a pair there, 80-69. Bulls leading this thing. Here's Sato coming up, looking to set up the offense. Gets the screen from Otto. Wanted to throw it down, doesn't. Instead throws it to Zach. Corner three. Zach not able to hit it. Here comes Westbrook off of the rebound. Westbrook looking to attack Sato here. And Sato swipes at the ball. He got it away from him. And here come the Bulls. Oh, a bad pass there by Sato. And the Bulls get a turnover there. The Bulls had turned it over, but a bad pass by Sato. They got it back and turned it right back over. Here's Sato driving in, floater, and Sato trying to get the offense going. It's just not working. Otto Porter Jr. is all over the floor defending this thing. Westbrook able to come away with it, gets it to Beal, and Beal able to lay it in. And I thought there was a kicked ball there that wasn't called. And I think they got the score wrong there on the scoreboard. It's saying 80-69 there, but I'm pretty sure that was already there. Corner three, Garrett Temple. He got it. Yeah, they just adjusted it now. 83-71, Bulls leading this thing. Minute left in the third. Bongo to Rolo. Rolo over to Russ Westbrook. Back to Bongo. Bongo driving in. Rolo thought about pulling a three. Now he tries to spin off Gafford. Gafford doing a good job on defense, but he got too deep in there. Rolo with that little hook shot we've come to know and love. I miss Rolo a little bit. Here's Sato. Out to Temple. Temple pull up three. Not able to hit it. Russ with the rebound. 26 seconds left on the clock. 19 on the shot clock. And so they're going to try to get as much of the last shot as they can. Bulls with a double-digit lead right now, 83-73. Russ standing at the logo, eyeballing Zach LaVine. Here comes the screen from Rolo. He gets around it, and Daniel Gafford just able to swipe that thing away, and they say it's out of bounds on Russell Westbrook. Beautiful defense there by Gafford as he was able to get around, as Russ was able to get around Rolo. They wanted to get Gafford one-on-one, and Gafford swiped that thing away. And it looks like, and beautiful minutes out of Gafford there, beautiful minutes. And it looks like we got some substitutions coming in here. They take Rolo out of the game, take Gafford out of the game. In comes Thomas Bryant, and the Bulls with 7 turnovers, really cut down on the turnovers. They had 24 in the game before, forcing Washington to have 16 tonight. And so now, 8 seconds on the clock. Bulls get the ball to Zach. Zach driving in. He kicks it out to Kobe. Kobe, 1 second on the clock. Lay in, and Kobe just smoked a wide open layup. Kobe smoked the wide open layup. But Bulls maintaining a double-digit lead heading into the fourth quarter. 83-73. Bulls lead this thing. Doing a good job. Are there things we got to improve on? Absolutely. But when you needed that offense to come, that offense showed up. When you needed that offense to come, that offense showed up. If you're in the live right now, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. We do talk Chicago sports weekly. Don't want you to miss the things, so make sure that you hit that bell. Really appreciate y'all for pulling up with me, man. Really appreciate y'all for pulling up with me. I love doing this. What y'all got in the comments going for me? What have I missed in the comments? Jacob is still wilding in the comments. I'm not even going to read that last one, my G. Jonathan says, not going to lie, some of these calls Russ have been making against the Wizards are ridiculous. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I agree with them. But they're going our way. You know what I'm saying? Can't go wrong. Sad Joker Clown, we're heading into the fourth quarter now. Matty Matt, how did he miss that? White? Yeah, that's a bad miss. That's a bad miss right there. That's a bad miss by Kobe White. Would you miss? You missed the Kobe miss. Bulls really doing a good job here of maintaining a lead. Baki, shout out to me for keeping people entertained during the snowstorm. Bro, so I got the shades closed. I don't even know what's going on. Oh, it's bad. Okay, all right. I didn't even know what was happening in there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know what was happening in there. Jacob over in Slovakia. Man, I am dead. 3 a.m. praying for a Bulls win, and I hope we'll make up to the Bulls. Goodbye for now. We'll see you back next game. You got that subscribe, bro. Jacob, appreciate you for pulling up, man. Y'all stay safe. Clayton in the live. What's good, my boy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Bulls coming back into this thing. Bulls have had 2 quarters where they've scored 31 and 21. 31 in the first, 21 in the second, 31 in the third. Wendell Carter checking back in here. Here's Kobe White bringing the ball up. He's trying to attack Ish Smith. Ish doing a good job of staying in front of him. Over to Garrett Temple. Now to Sato. Sato to Otto Porter Jr. Otto, mid-range, pull up. He can't get it. Wendell fighting for the rebound, but it goes out of bounds. Carter White out there with Temple, Porter, and Satoransky to start the fourth quarter. Here's Russ Westbrook driving in. He gets in the paint, and a nice block, but it's kicked out to the corner where a three-point attempt by Bonga was made. He missed it. Here comes Otto Porter out to the corner. It's a Satoransky. Satoransky doesn't knock it down. Otto back. Now he throws it to Sato. Sato bumped, and they're going to call a foul there on Bonga. I'm not going to lie. That's another one of them calls, bro. That's another one of them calls. That's another one of them calls. That's a little bit bad. That's not as bad. It was the angle of the camera they had me on. That's not as bad. Bonga bumped him a little bit. Temple inbounds the ball to Carter. Carter back to Sato. Sato wide open. Temple for 3. He couldn't get that one. Rebounded there by Bonga. Ish Smith comes away with it. He's driving in now, trying to get his mid-range game going. Can't do it. Out to Thomas Bryant. Bryant to the corner for 3. No good. Rebound by Wendell Carter. And I think Lowry, we have not seen Lowry for some time. Lowry must be injured. A 3 for Sato, wide open. Sato able to knock down the 3, ladies and gentlemen. And a timeout by the Washington Wizards. Bulls up 13. Bulls up 13. We haven't said that all season. Bulls up 13. A very weird play right there. It seemed like everybody kind of stopped playing because they thought a foul call was coming because we've seen so many of them, and the foul call didn't come for once. Tana says Sato's cool, but would never start him over White. Jordan, refs are killing us this game. Game should be tied. Well, Jordan, your team has 17 turnovers. I don't know what to say about that. See, Red Nation was good. Pat the Designer, it's time to change your name to Pat Worldwide, PWW. You got cash checking in from around the globe. Hey, man, listen, this is why I do this, bro. This is why I do this. This is why I do this. There's people in other countries that don't get the Bulls like we do. There's people here that don't get the Bulls like we do. I want to be here. I want to be here. I want people to know that I'm here. If you can't see the Bulls, if you can't pick up 670 to score and check out Chuck Swirsky, shout out to Chuck and Bill Winnington, shout out to Bill, 2 people that I love on this show, but everybody can't tune into them. The world has YouTube, baby. That's where Pat the Designer come in. Pat Worldwide, that's not bad. Who's going to win this game? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We're not even here for them kind of questions. We're not even here for them kind of questions. Stop playing with it. Bulls coming back now, leading 86-73, up 13. Really want to see if they can close this thing out. 10:31 left in the quarter. 10:31 left in the quarter. Stace just hit the old Nationwide is on your side. But they don't sponsor this show, so. Ish Smith, pull up, can't get it, driving in, unable to hit it, rebounded there by the Bulls. Looked like Russ had that rebound, but it went out of his hands there, right into Sato's hands. Here comes Sato. He gets the ball to Temple. Temple trying to set things up. He gets a screen from Wendell here. Gets the double screen from Otto. Now Temple to Otto. Otto over to Kobe. Kobe driving in strong out to Sato. Sato down low. Wendell, two-hand jam. Nice little up and under there by Sato to Wendell. Drove in, saw Wendell. Thomas had switched over and able to really get that nice shot there. Pull up mid-range by Westbrook, missed. And here comes Kobe White, splitting the defense. He went for the jam, and he's fouled by Thomas Bryant. Kobe White, who are you, my boy? Kobe White went for the one-hand slam, unable to finish, but I think he's trying to get his energy up. Kobe's trying to get his energy up. Hey, Kobe, you need your energy up, bro? Come here. Kobe tried to finish that thing, bro. Kobe tried to, I'm not even going to stunt with you. He might have had it. He might have had it. Kobe able to knock down one of two. Bulls leading right now, 89-73. Kobe White, who do you think you are, my boy? And Kobe White knocking down a pair there. 90-73, Bulls leading this thing. Kobe White with 13, 5, and 5 right now. And it looked like we got an offensive foul there on Bonga as Russ was trying to set things up. Looked like he literally, who'd they call that on? Oh, that's on Brian, my bad. Looked like he literally just threw Garrett Temple. Maybe a little bit of acting there, but we won't speak on it. Here come the Bulls bringing it up. Garrett Temple now handling the ball coming up the floor. Little double screen there. He throws it down to Wendell. Wendell going down on Bryant. Easy lay-in with the left hand by Wendell. 92-73, Bulls leading this. And Russ calling for the timeout from the ref as they head to the bench. Bulls up 19. The Bulls are up 19. What's going on, Chicago? Are y'all seeing this right now? Are you seeing this right now? See, Red Nation, what's going on right now? Are you kidding me right now? Hey, Oliver, that's why I stay in the studio, my boy. That's exactly why I stay in the studio. Well, we got Jonathan Washington, man. Big prominent commenter on this page, man. I appreciate it. I think Wendell is starting to settle in mentally. Last two games, he hasn't allowed negative play to affect his attitude, and he's been more aggressive. I'll agree with that. Because I think we've seen in seasons past, not just seasons past, but even in the beginning of this season, even in preseason, it was the mental for Wendell. It was the mental for him. There was a lot of times where his scoring wouldn't be going and his rebound would be affected. His defense would be affected. There was a lot of times where his defense wasn't going and his scoring would be affected. His rebounds would be, and so it's all mental for him. I think he's in a good space right now. I think that he is really fitting in well with he's fitting in better than I thought in these last couple of games with Billy Donovan's system. And he seems to be working like a cog in the machine instead of working against what the Bulls are doing. AD from the 100 Airs. Bulls are tired of losing, need to keep up the productivity. Yeah, for sure. Oliverio? Hold on. I'm going to get this one. Hold on. My Italian blood trying to get up in here a little bit. Oliverio? Let me know if I'm saying that right. Let me know if I'm saying that right. Are they getting Billy's game plan? Yeah, I think they are. I think they are. I think slowly you're seeing that his game plan is starting to work its way into the game as the Bulls come back here. Bulls have 9 in the fourth. Wizards yet to score. I think they're starting to get it slowly but surely. Oliverio, hey, I'm out here. Jeffrey said, unfortunately, I'm not seeing this. Hey, bro, that's why I'm here, bro. I hate that you can't see it right now, too. I hate that feeling, G, but if you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far. Washington inbounding the ball, looking to get some offense going here. Westbrook out to Bertans. First points coming from Bertans. Corner 3. 92-76. You don't want to let the foot off the gas. 9:20 left here. Garrett Temple running the point, and the offense has moved smoothly with him in the game. Here's Garrett Temple. Corner 3. And it looked like we got an offensive foul. I think this is the first time we've really seen Garrett Temple get some run at the point guard position. And I gotta say, I'm not mad at what we've seen from it. Now, Otto Porter Jr. going to check out the game. Pat Will coming back in. This is what we heard about Pat Will. He might not have started a lot of games, but he finished a lot of them. This is the time you want to see him in the game. He's guarding Bertans. Coby White guarding Russell Westbrook. And I like that Billy Donovan didn't just take him off Russ. Keep him going. Bertans for 3 over Pat Will. That's a nasty shot. He knocked that down. Bertans for 3 over Pat Will. That is a nasty shot. He knocked that down. 92-79. Bulls you can't take your foot off the gas here. You cannot take your foot off the gas here. Coby White, corner 3. Coby said right back at you. And Coby proving that he's definitely got that jump shot. 95-79. Here's Beal. Driving in, trying to find a lane. Great defense there by Wendell. Beal stepped on the end line. That's going to be Bulls ball. Let's go. Beal can't believe it. He thought he was fouled. No, straight up by Wendell right there. Great defense by Wendell. And here comes Sato. He gets the ball up to Coby. Coby thought about shooting it. Nope, let's reset that thing. And they call an offensive foul there on Wendell. And Wendell literally... He was just, you can't get more still than that. You can't get more still than that. Okay, I'm wrong. That's on me. He was moving. That's on me. Here's Bradley Beal driving in, trying to set his team up. Here's Ish Smith. 3. He can't hit it. My bad. That was Westbrook. Whoa. Here's Neto for 3. Neto can't hit it. And that ball goes out of bounds. Westbrook almost able to come away with that rebound. And we got Daniel Gafford back in the game for Wendell Carter. Yeah, I think we could pretty much say Larry Markkanen's got to be experiencing some issues with that calf injury that he came out of last game with. And here's Sato. Driving in, looking to set things up. He's got Pat Will. Pat Will now with Neto on him. Almost stolen. It is stolen by Westbrook. Westbrook in the paint. One-hand jam. And Westbrook, 16 points, 14 rebounds, 1 assist away from what will be a third triple-double on the season. 9 assists. And Coby White with a turnover right there. 95-81, and the Bulls had done a good job of keeping the turnovers low. These last couple minutes, they've struggled with it a little bit, trying to get a little bit cute. Let's make what work. And a nice turnover there by the Bulls. And here comes Temple in lay jelly. Nice little lay. And Bertans just hit the deck for no reason there. A little sniper in the building right there, as Stacey would say. And Bertans and Williams getting tangled up. And that's Williams' second foul. Bertans trying to free himself coming off of that. Pat Will saying, yeah, it's nothing easy out here, my boy. It's nothing easy out here. Bulls leading at 97-81, 6:56 left in the game. 15 seconds on the shot clock for the Washington Wizards. And Zach LaVine now coming in for Garrett Temple. Now we got to get this offense going. And here comes Beal driving in on Zach, unable to get the finish, but a foul on Daniel Gafford. And Bradley Beal drives it as strong as anyone in this league. He drives it as strong as anyone in this league. That's the second on Gafford as Beal knocks down one of two. 97-82, Bulls lead, 6:49 left in the game. And Beal went into concussion protocol earlier. He's come back, and he's still been a staple of this offense. Beal knocks down a pair. And here's Sato coming up the court. And we're seeing a lot of Sato bringing the ball up. Kobe at the 2, Zach at the 3. Here's Sato trying to find his way open. Kicks it to Kobe. Back to Sato at the top. Sato assesses the defense. Pulls up. Three-pointer. Sato getting into the offensive game now. 99-83 as Sato knocks down the 3. There's Daniel Gafford and Kobe White blocking Thomas Bryant, but they call a foul. Oh, my goodness. They called a foul on Gafford. And Kobe had sent it away. Where's the foul on this? And they're showing the Sato replay there. Bro, Thomas Bryant pump faked and Daniel jumped. Little leg contact. But, bro, Kobe swatted that thing so easy. Come on, bro. Jonathan Washington, the biggest difference tonight, Bulls are not committing 1,000 careless turnovers, and they're minimizing Washington's run. Absolutely. You got to keep the offense going here, though. 99-84. And we've let them get to the free throw line a lot in this 6-minute span here. 99-85. And Sato setting up the offense. He gets the ball to Zach. Zach driving in hard. He kicks it out to Sato. Sato driving back in. He goes for the finish. Kicks it out. Pat Will now driving in. Out to Sato for 3. 3. And Sato knocking down another one. Pat Will on the assist. 102-85. A lot of drive and kick from this Bulls team. Until they find the right shot, and they were absolutely able to find the right shot. Denard and the live, yes, the ball movement has absolutely improved for the Chicago Bulls team. They're not just settling for a play. Anymore. You're not settling for one shot. This ball's got to keep moving, look for the open shot. Here's Beal now. He gets the ball to Bertans. They're playing some tough defense. Bertans pump faked Wendell in the air and got the foul on a three-point shot. And this is the third time Bertans is going to the three-point line tonight, but it's the first time where he actually deserved it. Oh, it actually looks like they're calling it a foul on the floor. So that's only going to be the second foul. Or that's only going to send him to the line for 2. I'm sorry. That's only going to send him to the line for 2. Bertans able to knock down the first of 2. And he knocks down the pair there. 102-88, Bulls lead Washington. And here's Kobe White trying to be aggressive. A little stop and go. Kicks it out to Pat Will in the corner. Pat Will for the corner 3. And Pat Will knocks it down. It's a 3-point shooting party tonight. And Zach LaVine playing the passing lane. Rush tried to get it down to Beal. And Zach doing a great job of playing that passing lane, tipping it out of bounds. 105-88, Bulls lead, 5:27 left. Otto Porter coming into the game now. And Kobe White is checking out. And a beautiful pass by Rush down to a cutting Bertans as he makes the easy lay-in. 105-90, Bulls up 15 in this one. Here's Sato to set up the offense. And they're really leaning on Sato to be the pure point guard on this team. Sato driving in, float game, got it. And he wanted to be involved in the offense. He's been involved in the offense tonight. Here's Russ. Now looking at Sato. He kicks it to Beal. And he tried to drive in there. A little kick ball action. Looks like that's going to be on Satoransky. Tried to get over a Russell Westbrook screen. Ball was kicked. Side out of bounds. Here's Beal, inbounds it to Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook gets the screen from Bryant, and they're trying to free up Bertans, but Russ takes it to the basket anyway. Now he kicks it out. Avdija, corner three. Avdija's got it. And now the rookies are getting involved in the game. Here's Sato directing traffic, and they're trying to get Zach LaVine open. Can't do it. They kick it to Wendell. Now Wendell setting the screen for Sato. Sato throwing that ball, tried to throw it cross court to Pat Will. Here's Pat Will trying to run down Avdija. Avdija to Bertans, and Bertans just ran out of bounds. Avdija, a nice pass to Bertans, and Bertans just ran out of bounds. I don't think he knew that Avdija was going to drop that pass off to him. Westbrook has his triple-double, but in a losing effort so far, 107-93. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. The Bulls almost there at their first win. Sato has opened up the offensive bag. Absolutely. And I think what we're seeing tonight, this is the thing. With Lowry off of the court, you can kind of use more of that lineup that me and AD and P. Kid had talked about in the post-game show, because the Bulls, the lineup for me was Sato, Kobe, Zach, Pat Will, and Wendell and or Gafford. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of shown me that, because you're now giving Sato the opportunity to set up your offense, and Kobe has the opportunity to just be a scorer. Zach has the opportunity to just be a scorer. That's probably a better offensive game plan. You know what I'm saying? Sato, 10 points, 6 assists. And that's what you like to see coming off the bench. I would say this Bulls team is deeper than we probably thought they were going to be. And now Russ pestering Sato a little bit. Sato gets the ball to Zach. Zach now attacking Beal. He gets Bryant on him and tried to throw it down to Wendell. Good steal by Beal. Here's Beal attacking Temple. Wendell went straight up, but they call a foul on Wendell. Wendell doesn't like it. That's 5 on Wendell now. He's asking, what do you want me to do there? Beal went right into his body. Wendell kind of went straight up and just got bumped out of the way. Beal knocking down the first of 2. Beal able to knock down a pair there. 107-95. This game is far from over. Only a 10-point game. Bulls have struggled against the full court press as well. You got to get this done here. And here's Temple. Avdija trying to pester him. Temple gets the ball to Otto. Otto's got Bonga on him. Back to Temple, and Temple just fell over, holding his dribble, though. 5 on the clock. Temple, step back 3. Can't hit it. Air ball there. And they're saying that Avdija hit that, but the refs say no, it's going to be Washington ball. And now Washington a chance to cut this to single digits or at least to 10. And now Russ bringing the ball up. This is where you want to find out how good this Bulls team can be. And Temple is guarding Beal, and he's been getting stuck on that screen all night. But Beal able to come over it. So now Beal will go to the free throw line with an opportunity to cut this thing to 10. So Beal knocking down the first of two. 107-96 right now. (107-97) full court press here. Bulls get it into Zach. And now this is the time where you want Zach to kind of attack. Zach's got Beal on him. He's playing him straight up. They're trying to get Coby White open off the screen. He kicks it over to Wendell. Wendell to Temple. Temple coming off of the Wendell screen. Pull up mid-range. He can't hit it. And a rebound. And now a chance to take it to single digits for the Washington Wizards. Here comes Russell Westbrook. He's got Coby guarding him. And you know he's going to attack Coby. He kicks it out. Beal for three. He can't hit it. Rebound Wendell. Good rebound there by Wendell. And he gets it to Coby. And a double-double for Wendell Carter. And now a beautiful pass by Zach to a wide-open cutting Garrett Temple. 109-97. Bulls trying to hold on to this lead. 2:50 left in the quarter. Bertans, pull up, three. He can't hit it. And they let that one go out of bounds. And here's something for you. All five players by the Bulls on the floor right now. Carter, Temple, Porter, LaVine, White, all in double digits. Scoring right now. Here's LaVine looking to set things up. He gets the ball to Temple. Temple gives it back to LaVine. No. Garrett says, listen, Zach, this is you. This is your time. Attack. Zach, pull up three. He can't hit it. Rebound there by Bryant. He gets it up to Russ. Now Russ looking to set things up. He gets it over to Beal. Beal thought about the pull-up three, doesn't take it. He's got Temple on him. They're moving the ball to Bertans. Bertans to Westbrook. Westbrook for three. And Westbrook knocking down the three. We got us a single-digit game, ladies and gentlemen. 109-100. 2 minutes left in the game. The intensity's turning up. Can the Bulls hold on here? Here's Coby White. Eyeballing Russell Westbrook on the logo. Coby got the separation he was looking for, drives in, and he finishes strong over Bertans. And now Coby's got Russ attacking him. Russ out to the corner to Avdija. Garrett Temple right there on him. And Avdija able to get the separation off the screen, does a good job. Pull up, Jay, no. 111-100. Here's Coby White. 126 left in the period. Can the Bulls secure their first win? Bertans playing up. Coby White splits the defense, kicks it out to Otto Porter. Otto Porter, pull up. He thought he was going to get the foul, doesn't get it. Bad shot there by Otto Porter. I hate seeing these guys play for the foul. Here's Beal for the pull-up three. He got it. They're saying a two for the time being. Looked like a three to me. So now here's Zach LaVine. And they're pretty much doing anything they can to not allow Zach LaVine to be a part of this game plan. 111-102. And Otto Porter complaining to the refs about something. Oh, my goodness. Coby White showing some grit here right now. Bulls leading this thing 111-102. 57 seconds left in the game. We haven't seen Lowry in this second half really at all. Pat Will played 20 minutes, 12 points on 5 of 10 shooting. Coby White has 18 right now. Zach LaVine, 21. Wendell Carter, a double-double. There's your 10 and 10 AD. He's got 10 points, 11 rebounds. Otto Porter with 14. Garrett Temple with 12. And Tomas Satoransky with 10. This is the spreading of the wealth that I was talking about. This is the spreading of the wealth that I was talking about. This is how you want to see. This is what you want to see, I mean. You want to see your stars be your stars. You want to see Zach LaVine in the 20s. You want to see Coby White in the 20s. And I think we will see that later in the season. Larry Markkinen. I think we'll see Pat Will getting his scoring up as well. His defense has been phenomenal this game, though. But the thing that I want to see the most, a group of guys in double digits. So Washington has a foul to give. Bulls have no foul to give. 111-102. And this is a game you got to hold on to. Coby White inbounds the ball to Sato. To Wendell, I'm sorry. And now they do call a foul. As Bertans comes up and intentionally fouls LaVine, they had a foul to give. They try to get the steal there, and they're going to send Zach to. They're not sending him to the line. They got a foul to give. What is he doing? Oh, everybody stopped at the line. I was like, oh snap! Did they get that wrong? Here's Coby White trying to find the open man. Gets the ball in to Garrett Temple, and then an immediate foul by Deni Avdija on that one. It's going to send Temple to the free throw line. $50 seconds left. 111-102. Garrett Temple going to the free throw line. And the Bulls have been much better on the free throws in the second half. 12 of 17 in the first half. And as I said, Garrett Temple misses one. 8 of 10 now in the second half. If you're in the live right now, enjoying the content, like the video, subscribe to the page. We do talk Chicago sports weekly, and we're going to be doing these Chicago Bulls games all year. Garrett Temple misses a pair there, and that's big. And so you got Bertans, corner, three. He can't hit it. Rebound there by Wendell. 41 seconds left, and the Bulls trying to move the ball. They end up fouling Zach there, and it's like it took him a second, and now Beal is down. Oh, no, he's okay. He's okay. He looked like he was down after trying to foul Zach there. And now Zach LaVine going to the free throw line. And you want to see him knock these down just to make you feel better. You know what I'm saying? Just to make you feel better. Knocks down the first of two. It is a 10-point game. 39.3 left. Bulls lead at 112-102. 113-102. And the Bulls haven't given up playing defense. I'm not going to lie to you. They do not want to let these boys back into this game. They are doing a full court press on Russ right now. Russ driving in. Layup left hand. Good by Russ. 113-104. They get the ball into Coby White. They're trying to get the ball up court. And they finally call a foul there on Otto Porter. I'm sorry, on Deni Avdija. He fouls Otto Porter. Little hard foul there. But it's going to send out of the line. 25 seconds left on the clock. 113-104. Bulls leading this thing. Got to knock these free throws down here. $114-104. And the Wizards are pulling the plug. They're pulling the starters. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chicago Bulls going to get their first win of the season. Hey! And Otto knocking down a pair. Otto has been big tonight. Wizards bringing it up. Neto for three. Neto finally hitting a three. He hasn't hit one all night. Finally hitting a three. 18 seconds left in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chicago Bulls get their first win of the season. 115-107. See Red Nation, stand up! Hey, that's what I'm talking about, See Red Nation. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. 7 players in double figures for the night for the Chicago Bulls. Pat Will with 12, Coby White with 18, Zach LaVine 23, Wendell Carter with 10, Otto Porter 16, Garrett Temple 12, Tomas Satoransky 10. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now we got to keep it rolling. But that's good. That's a good W by the Bulls. It's a good team win by the Bulls. Everybody getting involved in it. Listen, I'm going to get up out of here for about 10 minutes, and then I will be back for the post-game show. Y'all, so I'm going to close out the live. Everybody jump back in the live for the post-game show, and we're going to run this thing right back. You already know. It's your boy Pat the Designer. Back at it again. I'll see y'all in a minute. Peace.